All right. I start thinking about it.
No problem. Do you want me to count them as well, or they count them already?
They already count.
Do you want me to give the sitting cards in front of them or not?
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome. Sorry, can you call the floor over? Can you call Christine over? Because I'm not allowed to leave the table.
You're not allowed to what, sorry?
To leave the table. I don't understand. I have a sitting card missing. As a train going 900 here, should I leave it? Everything is perfect. No problem. Everything is okay now.
Yes.
I didn't know. I checked my sitting cards and I didn't have them more. So I was just wondering.
You didn't have them all.
No.
How many do you have?
I have 9.
What is the answer?
9.
Oh, you got 10 from 9.
But they said that train going 900.
All right. Yeah.
So if you want to check with Christian, there shouldn't be any mistake.
Like I think it's a right, go for a win. Just let them know when you get here.
You're not sure?
Did we lose the photo? I've done it and lost it. Oh, 900. So now we're at table 10. It's 10. That's it.
I would like to inform you from the beginning that you have a little square in front of you. Once you give cards, you have to put it in the square. You see that?
Yeah.
See? So whenever you get a card, just put them there for 2 seconds and then...
Yeah.
You have a little square in front of you. Whenever you give cards, just put them there for 2 seconds and then... Yeah.
Very strict now. That last time we were extreme.
So they give you bring 9, they bring 8 and 10. They know.
So 10 is 9.
Yeah, basically. Then because it's a new paper, you need to inform the parent when you put your hand to the paper about the wedding.
So that's going to be 1224 on this 300 please. And everybody, you can see it has 4 carrots. So when you have a card, you have to put your card inside. Okay? Yes. On this one. You should be watching other cards in the first and second. Is the
Alright, you must do that.
that's red.
I see them.
That's 47. Nice. Cool. 5,000 for me. That's it. Check. Let's get the mic. Nice. It just it's yours. Yeah, that's 25. That's 25. No. Nice. That's 8.
And we're back with the live stream. We've got a special guest that's coming to do a bit of commentating, and that's Tower himself.
Absolutely. Good evening.
We got Matthias, myself, and Barry here from Swindon.
Hey guys.
We're going to see what's
Oh,
going
you were
on.
playing a big game. What happened? I didn't get here in time, and the cash game had to
Oh, right, so you let us down, then, yeah?
Yeah, basically, yeah.
You just let us down.
That's what I do, so just get used to it.
Last time I was commentating with the shoe on you, we had quite a bit of action. Quite a bit of action, so I'm hoping we're going to get to see some more today, man. It was pretty juicy
We
days.
had one level that went mental, didn't it?
It was going crazy, yeah. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting to see what's going on, especially getting like deep into the last day now.
400 left.
400 left.
With 2 levels to go.
That was over 1,000 runners today, wasn't it?
For 1,437.
Wow. Jumbo. Wow.
It's going to be some big money up top, I guess.
Lola dollar. Lola dollar. Wow. It's going to be what? It's going to be 80k? 80k for the winner? Somebody's going to basically turn 100 or 200 into 80,000. Not me. Savage. But that's the way it goes.
Chris Brampton, good afternoon. Amanda's watching it in bed. How are you doing, Amanda? I had to go back to the room because she was a little bit tired. Played all day, got unlucky. And one of the 1,430 odd runners which have graced day 1G. 400 left, Chris. 400 with just over. Well, we got 4 levels to go, and I think it's just under 3 in the main area, because obviously you know that we're running a 30-minute delay. 400 are still in the mix.
Am I right to say, I believe the figure was, before today, that there's 437-ish coming back for day 2, not including today? It's about that figure, I think.
Is it 458? Is it
458?
458, okay.
We could easily have 750 runners coming back tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. There's still 400 left now, absolutely. Yeah. Wow.
It's just incredible. It could be 800.
Definitely, that's what it is. I guess that's why they call it the Goliath, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
12:24 with the 4 levels of poker. We finish on 2.5, 5 with a 5. That's the final level of the day. And
I'm expecting Richard here. He's been followed around to him in the hijack with pocket fives. He's got to be opening here. I think he has. We'll see. He has. So he's registered at 13k.
hold on. Hey, 150,000. Still no deep stacks. As chip leader, we've not had a massive stack at the minute.
Do we know what the biggest stack so far is out of all the days running?
710
Wow.
is chip leader. Carl Shaw is chip leader at the moment. And then it goes 667, James Hunt. And
Is
then
that Sunday's flight?
No, that was 2 days ago.
Oh,
What
wow.
day are we on today?
Nice.
Friday, Thursday, Wednesday. He was Wednesday's chip leader.
Yeah.
What were yesterday's chip leader?
506.
Was it? Oh, yes, he was ready flat yesterday, wasn't it? 506,000 yesterday. Considering there were 1,088 runners yesterday. Did notice that a lot of players were playing Thursday rather than just jumping in the last day. So that's why yesterday was just so busy. Go on then, how many re-entries have we had today?
Re-entries?
Yep.
A lot.
How many? And how many? No, forget that. How many alternates?
500.
And 25.
Wow. Wow. And I was just pulling that out there.
525.
So we've got a race here under the gun, Ace Queen, and Pocket 9 says 3 bets to 30k. Come on, we've got some action. Come on, we'll see
Yeah,
something.
I think we're looking at a 4-bet hopefully with
Yeah.
Ace Queen.
It's going to be interesting. It's going to look super strong, especially under the gun as well.
Definitely.
Oh, what's going on? It's going to be interesting. Oh, he takes the conservative approach, it looks like. Yeah, for Pocket 9, the 3 bets takes it down.
Yep.
That's insane.
How many paid? How many paid, etc., etc. We don't know yet. They're still working it out. The guys are all huddled together around a computer, but they've not officially give us any information. They've not given us the actual confirmation of the numbers, but it does say 5,237, as in 527,000. 523,700.
Wow.
Yes.
Yes.
So as soon as we know, if we get information in the last 2 or 3 levels, and I said it a bit, I said as soon as Layer Edge finished at Lender level, started level 7, I said it'd be at midnight before we hear anything, because it's a long process. The guys have just got to make sure that everything balances and all the boxes are ticked correctly. So they'll tell us in due course, and there'll be a massive announcement, I'm sure.
Alright, aces.
So as soon as we know, you will know as well. Chip leader has got boots.
It was just
He's got the boots. What do you call the aces?
pocket. I mean, so many things. Pocket rockets.
Pocket rockets all day long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
American Airlines. Yeah.
I like the boots. I think that's,
The boots.
that's the best.
Yeah.
Pre-flop nuts.
Pre-flop nuts. Yeah, definitely pre-flop nuts.
Oh, that's good.
It's true story.
I think picking up aces under the gun with a massive stack 11 life
Yes.
Definitely.
makes the game so much easier.
I reckon, I reckon he's opened under the gun with a lot less than aces today.
Definitely.
Oh really?
To get to 160,000.
Yeah. We'll keep an eye on C5, see how active he is.
Yeah. Yes.
Nice one, Chris. How's the cash action going, by the way? Paul Zimbler is commentating on the live 5-5 game in the poker room itself. A round of each. Min pull-up was £1,000. Wilkesoof lasted an hour. Unfortunately, got it all in with 5-5 with £1,000. It's not 200 bigs. It's not that big a stack.
Yeah.
He got it in with top set and the nuts. He had top set and the nut flush and lost.
I'm guessing what straight? Somebody hit straight.
Which was came runner. It came
High variance game, man.
It is. It all went in, and he says I had the top set and the nut draw, but lost. That's what it is.
It is what it
That's
is.
the PLO.
Yeah.
I think £1,000 pull up at 2.5 is pretty shallow, to be fair. The way these guys gamble,
Yeah.
they love a gamble at PLO. So if you're watching the live stream, Paul Zimbler is doing the commentary. Evening, Paul, if you're listening. And you can watch both streams, obviously. Pick the volume that you want. Most people tune into Paul.
They love you too, Tower, for sure.
But yeah, in the 2 live streams at the same time.
We've got Ace 4 against King Queen, and it's flop 7-7-4. So I expect to see continuation bet here because it was seat 2 in the cut-off who originally opened. He's flopped 2 pair. Just going to find out where he is for sure. Right. Interestingly, so he's bet out 6.5k and then King Queen has decided to call behind and he spikes a queen. Spikes a queen on the turn. Now it does bring a flush, but nobody's got a club.
This goes check a lot of the time. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks, yeah, check. And the river, 9.
River bricks out, so I expect the check bet fold.
Yeah.
I mean, when you float with King Queen there and you hit a queen on the turn, you just love life.
Yeah, totally.
So sweet.
Definitely.
Are you predominantly cash, Barry?
I used to be cash a lot, sort of 5-10 years ago, but tournaments have picked up a lot more, so I play a lot more tournaments these days.
Excellent.
But back in the olden days when I first started, it was just cash only really. Normally pot limit as well, which is a really good game to learn your bet sizing and stuff like that. So it's you know, a good place to get schooled.
Yeah.
Really good. I mean, pot
Can you
limit,
just tell Matthias what pot limit is?
Yeah,
Because
well,
I'm guessing you never started. You never walked into a card with a £10 rebuy pot limit, did you?
No, but I have played Limit Hold'em online, definitely.
Oh yes.
Yeah, definitely. I haven't really played much pot limit, to be honest with you. No, it was like Barry says, probably was around a lot more common back then, and then like, no limit took over, especially when it started to get super televised.
£10 rebuy pot limit starts with 1,000 chips.
yeah, exactly. They were the glory days, my friends.
And the blind started at 5,100. 100%.
Got 10 bigs.
Yeah.
100% true.
Wow.
And that was 2006 in Blackpool.
Wow.
And everything was a freeze out as well.
Yeah.
So no one had heard
Yeah,
of a
no
re-entry.
re-entry, no
Late-
such
there was
thing
no
as
late
re-entry.
entries and stuff like that. You're either on time or you're not.
Competition started at 8:30. You had to reg before 8:15. If you weren't in the list at 8:15, you didn't get a game. At 8:16, you'd finish. You'd no chance. There were no card room magic. You handed tickets out to get your seed draw.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Wow.
It's like black and white days.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's evolved so much in 10 years. It's unbelievable.
Come a long
It
way.
is now. The game it is now, where technology just completely helps the game, helps the game and helps the numbers. Hence, 5,200 runners here this week.
Yeah.
So yeah, a £10 pot limit, 5,100. You get 1,000 chips. Try running that now, Barry.
And he was happy as well with that.
Of course you was. Of course you was.
Well, it was pretty good.
Of course you was.
Back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's not that much back in the day. It's not as if we were in the times of leather football boots and a case.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
It's not that far back.
2000s plus, yeah.
Yeah, 2006.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
That's
pot,
right.
pot, I'm all in. Yeah, me too. Yeah, I'm all in.
No, well, it was a band called and guys just sat with 10 pounds in front of them, sat with a hand up. Honestly, and just were all in play, every hand to try and get stacks.
Amazing.
Right? We used to get a 10 pound rebuy. One night I was working by like 10 and one it was 5,600.
Wow.
Juicy.
Absolutely, they're not like that.
Suzanne looks like she's just taken down a nice pot over the 100k mark. Lovely jubbly.
Good stuff.
Good check on the river there. It's very unlikely you're going to, get any action unless you're probably beat, especially with board pairing.
Where's
Flush being there.
Where's the lady? Oh, Sue. Ah, Sue O'Connor. That's Katie's mum. Who came second last year.
Second. Oh, really?
That's Katie's mum.
Awesome.
It is. Katie's sister played as well.
She, what,
Yeah.
this year, this run?
Yeah, and her dad.
Oh, wow.
Playing today. Kevin's been propping up the bar for the last 4 hours. But Sue loves it. Sue absolutely loves this game.
It's a great game.
So I don't know if Katie's watching. If you are, Katie. No, Dean's watching. Dean Swift. He's watching. Afternoon. Oh, afternoon. It's 11:37. Good evening. Dean's watching. Could be Katie, but Sue's on the feature table, and it's great to see them. They are one of the nicest families you'll ever wish to meet. And the most horrible thing is they can all play poker.
Yeah.
And they all win. They all win.
Superstars.
I'm pretty sure I played Katie's dad in a GUK PT before, or a 25. It was pretty decent, to be fair. He knew what he was doing.
Happy days.
So it's Katie hit the headlines last year for coming second.
Yeah. Awesome.
Can Mumsy do it this year? What a story that would be.
Wow.
What a story that would be. Katie's made it through today too. She's about 140,000.
Nice.
Yeah.
So that's not too bad.
No.
That's not too bad at all. So,
Well, no, I think it was it the 2550? Was it not the one of the shortest stacks?
it was second, yeah, 22 out of 24 or something like that, wasn't it? Or whatever it was, however many came back.
Yeah.
However many came back. Was it, how many came back? 70? For the last day? Something like 68 or 70 or something
Second,
like that. Yeah.
second at the bottom or something. Anyway, it was really low in chips and went on to win it, right?
He went on to win it.
Ah, lovely. He's been loving that.
Yeah.
Oh, what a result.
It's like you're free rolling when you're not expecting to do anything.
Yeah.
And then
it all happens.
all of a sudden everything just clicks.
It's lovely when that happens. This game.
It just goes to show as well, if you just, whatever chips you've got, as long as you've got a playable stack, if you can persevere with it and find the right spots, you can definitely achieve good things.
Absolutely.
Yeah, speaking to Sam, who's been in the comms room today, he's got 110,000 going back to tomorrow, and he just says, "I'm just going to be patient. It's 14,000 around, 14,000 an orbit."
Yeah.
He says, "And I've probably got 3 orbits before I get to start getting myself into trouble."
Yeah.
3 orbits is probably an hour, so obviously you'd like to pick spots before that, but there is no need to be packing.
No.
So. Wow, just had a text message of Steve Pemberton from In the Room. He is part of the floor staff here at Coventry. 30 cash tables.
Crazy.
Yeah, I can confirm it is crazy.
It's crazy out there.
30
It is crazy.
cash tables. Wow. Wow. That is absolutely crazy.
It is. It's awesome. So much poker going.
Great, you're getting a pre-interview with this year's winning Barry Cobb.
All right, okay, that's jinxed me.
So
Who said that?
Tim Wright.
Absolutely, Tim. Spot on.
Cheers, Timmy.
Definitely. It's going to bink it. It's going to take it down. Take it down to Chinatown. Yeah. It's going to do it. It's going to do it. And I'm rooting for him.
I swapped 10% with Mateus, so
He's rooting for him big time.
I am really rooting for him. Naturally, you know. I mean, it's not even for that. I just like to see mate do so well, especially in a tournament like this. Yeah, definitely, it'd be
I'm really
awesome.
looking forward to tomorrow. It looks like there's going to be loads of runners, lots of varying chip stacks as well. So
You got over 300.
over 170, just over 170. So we've got just under 30 bigs going into tomorrow.
Yep.
There's plenty you can do with that, so I'm looking forward to it.
Absolutely.
If
Definitely.
you get a good seat draw, good table draw,
Yeah.
you put yourself in the right mindset, you've got a good chance of doing something.
Indeed. I've got no money to pay you in wages.
Oh, God.
Would you like a chew?
I'd love a chew.
Would you like some? We've got some moams, or however you say it.
Mawams?
That's the one.
Yeah, thanks, Tower.
Yes, there you
Hey,
go. Payment
mate.
secured.
Top man.
That's you working for the next 2 hours.
Wow, we're going to get a call here. We've got Kings open and 5s aside to shove. There's a short stack. 70k. Naturally, Kings snaps him off.
Yeah, Richard's flipped the 70k in from the button.
Kings say no 5. Oh,
There you
flopped
go.
him dead, turned him dead for sure. Wow. Wow.
Decent sized pot as well. What's that?
Yeah.
147k.
147k, and unfortunately, no one
These are
bites
the,
the dust.
yeah, these are the sort of spots you love to get in this deep into the tournament. Just no drama. Pick up kings. 5 ships it into you. King on the flop. Good night.
I have just got to go to table 14
Okay.
because Ian Tipton has asked me to go by and say hello. Jamie Hunt for the overall Goliath win. That would be absolutely amazing. I've got a photo shoot tomorrow morning with Jamie Hunt. All his mates are coming down. Can we have a picture? Of course you can. That's what the Goliath's all about. Photo opportunity tomorrow morning. But I just have to go now to table 14, so I'll be back in 1 minute. I'm sure you won't miss me too much. And if you want overtime money, they're there. They're there, all right?
Yeah, buddy.
Thank you.
Nice.
One minute. Table 14.
Absolutely, we'll have a. Let's hope we get some action. I believe it's Suzanne's pocket fours, and she's called after a raise. Daniel's opening the bottom after it's been folded with him. He's got 9-10 of clubs, and Suzanne defends at the small blind with pocket fours. Gets to see a flop. The fours are good, but it's going to be interesting how this hand plays out now. Aggression's going to win a lot of this spot.
Is that Susan leading?
She does lead.
Nice.
It is a good lead, and she aggression. She takes it down, I believe. Yeah. Nice little scoop there.
It's not a bad board for Daniel there, really, with 9-10. He's got a gut shot.
Yeah.
He can turn a club. He can float.
Yeah, you can even hit a 9 or 10, but he's not obviously going to be initially thinking that he's good, potentially. But there is that possibility. But the hand never play out. Suzanne made a good, first one to bet a lot of these times. She's going to take it down. And she got there. Defending with the fours, she takes it down.
Yeah, good play.
Absolutely.
Right, let's pray for some action then.
Yeah, we need some juicy
I want to see
action.
some carnage. Send some people home. Looks like a raise from under the gun with pocket fives.
Yeah. Suzanne chooses to fold ace-8 on the button. It's completely fine, especially when people are raising under the gun. It always looks strong.
Yeah, he gets it through.
And again, getting so manipulated now. Like the book always says, like Skalansky and stuff. You're gonna be folding a lot of these hands, under the gun. But now people are manipulating the position massively, massively. Well, books would say, folding pocket fives, but not anymore. Don't use pocket fives to open. You definitely manipulate the play a lot more.
Yeah, it's something we spoke about a few days ago, wasn't it?
More and more people seem to be doing it. It's like certain trends, and it's definitely one of the ones that every tournament I seem to play in, people definitely like to try and manipulate that spot.
Yeah, you get a lot more credit, don't you?
Definitely. So it looks like she's going to open here on the cut-off. And the cut-off. Ace-Jack of hearts. Now, we're going to see any action, any defending here. Big blind baiting. Looks like he's just going to fold. Pretty standard.
Guy wants to call me. He let me in his man part. All the best, let me out.
Looks like there's a message for you on the forum, Mateus.
Really?
You keep saying Suzanne, it should be Sue.
Sue, ever so sorry, Sue.
No, that's confusing.
My bad, my bad. I meant no offence by any way, shape or form. Sue it is. No, Sue's playing well. She seems to be playing solid. On the action. It's going to happen. It's inevitable. I mean, I guess we just see 5 ships into kings, but we need more. We want more action junkies.
Yeah, we need to get this field cut down.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
There's the 6-1.
Just fold him round. Oh, Daniel's raised, but you can't see his hand. So the blinds are 12.24. He's made it 6.1 by the looks of it. Robert in the small blind's got a nice hand, 9-10. I'd like to see a raise. I'm not convinced calling is that profitable in this spot. But we'll see what he does. Looks like he's called. Again, it's not a bad form. It's not a bad flop for 9-10. I quite like these spots. Let's see what's happening.
Goes check.
Check.
And,
9
there's
on the
9.
turn. We still haven't seen Daniel's cards. I like to think 9-10's ahead here.
Yeah, Daniel has checked the flop. I mean, a lot of the time we expect a continuation bet, really.
Yeah, Daniel's checked again.
Check, so...
He might have a small pair, maybe.
Certainly looking that way. The river looks like it's a picture. Might be a jack.
It's gone check.
There is a jack, so... I've got the straight on board.
Yeah. I think Daniel folds.
Yeah, I mean, he's checked the flop. He's checked the flop. Checked the turn.
Yeah.
I mean,
we haven't seen his hand, but it's hard to put him on a hand, really. I mean,
yeah. I mean, it's smelling like, I don't know, pocket 3, 4, 5s to me. The only thing he could have had there that was not like a small pair would have been something like King 10, and he would have got there on the river anyway. So it's got to be an under pair, I'd expect. Especially check on the flop, check on the turn. Little does he know, I'm sure if he fired on the flop, he probably would have got it through. I think they're just instructing him that the cards obviously on the feature table, they're RFID chipped cards. If anybody's never played on the feature table before, so they need to be put over a certain area on the table in order for the computer system basically to be able to read and produce the graphics for us. So I'm sure that we should be able to see more of his whole cards going on now. I'm going to go +1 ace 10. Looks like it opens for 6k. And Suzanne's got pocket 9. It's going to be interesting. Sue, excuse me, not Suzanne. I'm sorry.
Unbelievable.
I'm reading off the graphic here, so I apologise. Sue has decided to call, which is perfectly fine. She's in sort of mid position.
Sue's got position on the razor, right?
Yeah.
Good.
Always good. Always great.
Come on, Sue, flop the world.
Yeah. We want to see like what? Ace 10 9.
Perfect. Absolutely perfect flop.
We want to see ace 10 9. It would be sick.
We're railing Sue. We want her to win.
Yeah. No, is that a call? Or... Yeah, okay. So big blind's defending as well. Ace 3
3.6.
Yeah.
To win what? 18. 15.
21k in the pot. Yeah.
Great flop for 9s.
Wow.
Not a bad flop for ace 3 as well.
So we've got ace 10 top pair. 9s is a great flop, and then ace 3.
Oh,
he's
I missed
got
the 10.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
well.
got
Action flop.
Ace 3 for a gutter.
Okay, we've had a shove.
No, yeah. It's going to be interesting to see what...
I think this folds around. Apologies, I didn't see the 10 on the flop. It was the first card. I thought it was a good flop for Sue. It looks like a shove and fold, I'd imagine. Might be tempted with the 9s.
That's
But
a
let's
good
see.
fold. It's a good fold.
Yeah,
solid.
great fold.
Yeah, very solid. No messing about.
And ace 3's tanking for no real reason. There we go.
Releases, and yeah, ace 10 takes it down.
So apparently Grosvenor are taking bets on the top 100 stacks.
Awesome.
Yeah, if you fancy a spin,
Absolutely.
bet on someone you don't know and see what happens.
Oh
I wonder
yeah,
what
that
sort
sounds
of-
like fun. What sweat? You can sweat with everybody basically.
Yeah, yeah. It'd be nice to see what sort of prices you get. I'm not sure what a good price would be for the top 100. I don't know. Maybe 15 or 20 to 1 might sound a bit too generous.
Yeah, I have to have a look.
But it'd be fun to see that.
It's a shame you're not in the top 100.
Cheers, mate.
No, it's a shame because I would definitely have gone. I would have definitely have gone with it.
Yeah, a little rub down there. At least I fired 2 bullets, mate. And,
That is true. Yeah.
scratching around for a sit and go.
This is the reason why I'm saying commentating again.
Yeah. Right.
I've got to. Yeah, I have to revise everything for next year. I have to run better.
So under the gun +1, Daniel. Pocket tens. Like to see a raise there, 5.5.
Absolutely, you got it open. There's no point of any sort of limp trapping in this game. Not at this stage,
There we go, 5.7. Greg's folded threes.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah, looks like.
Oh,
Oh,
no, he's back. He's changed his mind.
I was going to say it's pretty conservative. It's not bad. It's just you'd expect normally to see a cool bit of set mining going on. So
I think the way this table's played out, I think Greg was always going to flat there. It would be nice to see. Obviously, he's behind, but it would have nice to see a re-raise there. Find out where he is.
Yeah.
What's he got in his stack? 78k. Okay. Let's see what this flop brings then. Oh. 5, 10, 9. Thank you very much.
Nuts. Daniel, it's flopped the joints.
Daniel's a mere 99% to win this hand, so that's size to check.
Yeah. I guess he's trying to.
And Greg's drawing dead.
Yeah.
I think 10 should probably lead here. Try and get a bit of value, like a small bet. 6.2, perfect. And Greg's a believer, folds.
Yeah. And the man is back.
We've just done a wander round. We're going to show you the video of the cash tables that we've just done. If you want to play cash, at this moment in time, there is 155 game running, which is a live stream cash game, a 2-5 PLO, 4-1-2 PLOs, 10-1-2 no limit, and 14-1-1s.
Wow.
30 cash tables.
Wow.
And rumours says if we get the member of staff, there'll be 31.
Wow. This is where the cash game is.
Definitely.
Right here.
I'll tell you what. Run, get the best in, and the best will deliver. And Ruben and Andrea from the poker room in London. Tell you what, absolutely amazing.
Yeah. Great work. Great work.
Do I know if Mick is still in? I don't know if Mick is still in, actually. He was at the dinner break, but that was like 8 PM. Yes, it is Sue and not Suzanne. Who's put Suzanne?
See, that's the reason why I was going all wrong.
Who's put Suzanne?
Hey,
Maybe that's on the official card when she comes into the Grosvenor Casino, and that's where he's taking it from. But it's definitely Sue.
yeah.
Yes.
Right. Buttons raced 6k, pretty standard. Queen Jack offsuits. Now it's going to be interesting to see how Phillips decides to play this because it's a small blind with pocket tens.
What's the stack? 65k?
65k, yeah. He's raised it, so
Good
he's
man.
3-bet absolutely. And then the big blind wakes up with pocket sevens. Now he's also sort of mid-range stack, 67k. So I'm not even sure how many blinds that is now. What blinds are we at?
12.24.
12.24. 30 odd bigs. Let's see what happens here. So the 10's is free bet. In the small blind, big blind side, the call to 7s. Absolutely fine. Looking to see a lovely 7 on the flop, and then it's going to be interesting to see what the button does here.
I think it's going to be a call as well.
Yeah, he
it's a
decides to
It's a
fold.
There's a bit of value in there for the hand.
Yeah, and he knows he can't get raised after this action,
Yeah,
you know, so he gets to see a flop.
Absolutely. Let's
So
see what the flop brings anyway.
Yeah. Okay.
King 9-3.
Ding dang do. King 9.
Rainbow, yeah.
Who would have thought it?
King 9-3.
Joey,
Yo.
how many we got?
Bowl. Still a bowl.
Always got a ball. He's never got no tells.
Bowl and rice.
He's never got
Always
no.
got no chance.
He's never got no tells but a ball. That's all he ever says. It's like an automated response. Bull. Just press a button on the side of his face. Bull. P. Whitehouse, Steve Watkins for me. Yes, Steve Watkins was the guy that was chip leader day 1C this year, and unbelievably, he was chip leader in day 1C last year as well.
Wow.
Which has to be million to one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Million to one. It has to be.
Yeah.
Chip leader on the same day, 2 years running.
Wow. He's doing something right.
Turning up on day 1C.
Yeah.
Yeah. Day 1C. Absolutely incredible. So the cash game stream is running. Mr. Paul Zimler is in the commentary box. It's in the main hub of the card room itself inside the casino. It's a 5-5 round of each. Join in the fun if you want to put your name down on it. It will be running for a while.
What time's that game going on to, you think?
4, I think. Or I think the commentary's till 4, and then they can just carry on playing for as long as they want to. I suppose.
Yeah.
So yes, plenty going on. Andy Wilson, satellite in for a tenner and got 220,000 and a dream. Well, that's nearly 40 bigs. So it's pretty decent shape.
Yeah, well done. So far we haven't seen any what I'd call funky plays. It's been pretty conservative, pretty standard.
It's been pretty standard. I think this is the last day one, obviously. Again, I was talking to Messias about this earlier on. It almost feels like because this is your last chance, you don't want to make a mistake. There's no more day ones after this till next year.
Yeah.
So you might just see a bit more conservative play, knowing that you can't flick it in and come back the next day if you bust.
Definitely.
It's for some people, they'll be taking advantage of this, I think.
Yep. Yeah, certainly the biggest stacks I'd anticipate to be bullying a lot
Yeah,
more.
they'll press on. They'll press on,
Definitely get the aggro going, get some aggression going. It's such a key part of no limit holding. Yes, we want to see some more action though. I know it's obviously a bit harsh because when I'm saying I want to see aces against kings, but I'm sure everybody does. Everyone wants to see some decent action.
We want to see carnage. We want to see people exiting the building.
Yes.
Yeah, in the nicest possible way.
In the nicest possible way, absolutely.
See you next year.
Yeah. In the cut-off, I would expect to see an open here with ace-5 of diamonds.
Yeah, race to 6k. We
Yeah.
like that.
And Sue looks like she's going to defend. We can't see Sue's cards yet. Hopefully we get some graphic. Okay. Right, seeing Sue's card. It's a bit of a textured flop.
Well,
So.
she's not playing deuce 3.
No, yeah.
Could be defending with deuce 3, you never know.
We've seen a lot of pairs from Sue, actually, haven't we?
Yeah. She seems to be connecting, so...
She's calling.
And she's calling, right. So how about we have a swear? What do you think she's got then? If she's being able to call here...
I'd say she's got a draw.
Wow.
I was just about to say she got jack 9.
Pretty much every draw gets there because it's a 10 of clubs.
and
The
she's
flush
got
gets
that.
there, the straight gets there.
I was just about to say she got jack 9.
We'll find out now. It's
Oh,
on check
definitely.
check.
And who's first to act? It's Sue's first to
If
act.
Sue
so
bets out,
she's got to have a flush at straight at the minimum. It's realistically probably.
show the Jack 9, Sue. Sue, take quick. Text your mum. Text your mum. I want to know, did she have Jack 9? Text me back. Let me know.
Well played, Sue.
Yeah.
Rate that pot.
Scoop.
Wouldn't be surprised with the O'Connors if she had 8-5 off. But that's all. I'm not saying.
She's doing well. She's building her stack nicely. I mean, when we sat down, she was under 100k. Now she's up to 128.
Yeah.
All going in the right direction. It's good to see. Team Sue.
Absolutely. Team Sue. One for the over 35s.
Hey.
Just.
Yeah, nice. Get it in there.
Phew.
Bacon saved.
Yes. No.
173,000 to 1 based on the numbers of runs. To be chip leader, 2 years running. Fair enough.
Now you know.
Now we know. I'll have a 5 on it. Oh, it's happened! You know when you see somebody pulling out some weird and wonderful bet, and it says this guy collected £600,000 for correcting, I'm guessing 6 football scores. Why don't they tell us before?
Yeah, exactly.
Why don't they put it on online at 3 p.m?
Yeah.
Here's one I did earlier.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? We're all going to do that tomorrow.
Yeah, you only ever see your mates winning betting slips as well. They never come around and say, "Oh, look at these 15 slips that I've lost on before."
Yeah, they're screwed up one day.
Yeah,
Screwed up one.
absolutely. Oh, look what I've
Neil
just
Wolf
picked.
has been playing golf all day and now he's playing poker. Tell you what, it's not a bad laugh.
It's
Pretty decent. Pretty
Where have you
decent.
played, Neil? Neil plays off 1.
Wow. That is decent.
Yeah.
So,
Really good.
Hijack is open with King Queen of clubs. It's been defended from the big blind with King 10, and it looks like it's gone check. Hijack aggression. You know, it's got nothing but aggression. Their continuation betting, and it takes it down.
So I'm not sure what stack he called out of. Was it about 55k?
I didn't see it, actually. Yeah.
18 bigs is short stock. It's pretty deep, isn't it?
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely.
It's pretty deep.
7,600.
Okie dokie. So under the gun raised with aces. Problem is when you get aces in this position, again, because people are seeing it so strong, it is actually, you know, you've got a strong hand in a position where people are always going to see you as having strength, you know, so you're going to have some, they're going to have to wake up with a hand in order to be able to compete with you. A lot of people are going to be folding here, you know.
But let's just make it clear, there's no problem with getting aces.
Nope, no, I'm not saying there's any problem with getting
Okay.
aces, it's just, it's
Let's
like,
just get out
to
of
get
there.
under the gun, it's like,
That's twice now.
who?
In last couple of orbits,
Yeah,
someone's
yeah.
got aces under the gun and like can't get anything. And
Yeah,
Yeah, I think the way the table's played out, you can't even flat to trap because no one's really, from what I've seen, raised with junk.
no.
So you may as well get your raise in, hope that someone's got some sort of hand.
I think the only time you would even consider flying with kings or aces is like when the blinds are 25-50 and you've got 50,000.
Yeah, yeah,
Because you raise 10x and you'll still get 4 callers.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah, I couldn't agree more.
This stage of the game, I'd never do it.
No. No.
Never.
No.
And also, as well, if you try trapping with aces with a couple of levels left, the last day that you can buy in, you bust out to someone with 8-5. You just, it's not a nice drive home, I can assure you. It
So
doesn't feel
true.
good.
No. No. So we just had a flat call from sort of like mid position or under gun +2.
Leiden mixing it up.
Yeah, just the flat there is interesting, but he's going to allow so he's going to allow the big blind in obviously. So we're going to see a flop.
Yeah, we get to see a flop, which is good. Looks like that's not a bad flop for Queen 10. Flop in middle pair.
Absolutely.
And the big blind has got absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
That's how you brick a flop.
Indeed.
What do you think about flattening in mid position, Queen 10?
Don't like it. I don't like flattening at all, to be perfectly honest with you. It's fish. No, it's just it's the momentum of the game. You know, it's nobody's flatting at this stage. Maybe earlier on, yeah, like earlier on, you know, you see a lot more multi-way pots, you know, whereas now you're generally getting isolation, you know. I don't think we've seen like I don't think we've really seen many like freeways even, whereas before we've seen a few more, but at this stage it's all seems to be getting heads up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a fan. I always like to open, me personally, because I don't know, just opening always shows strength. That's the idea, you know. So you can always play on that in future streets. You know, when you flat, it's quite polar. You either got something really strong or nothing at all.
Yeah.
You know, it's sort of quite polar in that situation. So
Well,
you can get people in trouble with it, but it's I don't know. It's like what you were saying earlier.
Same guy's got 10, so let's see how he plays this.
Yeah.
Is he going to balance? No, it looks like he's raised.
And the gun +1. Raised to 12k. So maybe the blinds have just.
Hey.
There we go.
There we go. This is what you get for flattening the previous hand. Absolute cooler coming in.
Poker gods are punishing.
Yeah.
It's going to be interesting to see how the hijack plays this. I mean, no doubt it's going to be a 3-bet going on, but let's see. So the original raise has only got a stack of, well, it's saying 55.6k on the graphics. I'm not sure if that's his existing stack now after his 12k raise. Oh my
word.
gosh. Oh my days. We asked for action and
We've got
we've
it.
got
We've
it.
definitely got it.
Aces against kings against tens.
And the big stack.
And the aces is just flatted.
Oh
My god!
I love it.
This is I can't see how this got to be going in.
Raised to 105k, sticking it in the eye.
It's going to be interesting to see what tens does now. Oh man,
The
Wow.
stack sizes surely mean that this is all in three-way.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
This ace is flat here.
Can-
It's
can
just
tens
worked
get
out
away?
so well.
Can the tens get out of the way? That's the only question.
This is going to be interesting.
Wow.
Wow, that's such a good fold.
Really good.
Controlled fold
Really
from the
good.
tens.
Absolutely.
And Kings gets it in.
Yeah. Can anybody else get past the tens in that situation, or is it a standard fold?
Aces against kings. I mean, I think the only positive here for kings without seeing a flop is that he knows he can't go bust in the hand. You know, it's always a good place.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
when you see
absolutely.
somebody turning aces over, you know you can't go bust. It's a good place to be. It's good until you see the king on the flop. Oh, it's going to be sick.
Tens is patting himself on the back at the minute. I hope the flop doesn't come 10,
Yeah,
10,
what
2.
price are you giving on
Oh.
10? Okay,
Wow,
good.
okay.
Couple of diamonds, what we got? King of diamonds is live, is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll say a 10 for a sweat.
Yeah, 10. No.
No, it's going to have to be a king and a
So-
king only.
2 outs.
Oh,
You
painful.
need paint, he was like, there's every kind of paint on there, but
Scary pain.
the ace is double.
What a great hand for aces as well.
Yeah,
And a fantastic fold by 10s as well. Really, really good.
definitely, really good, really. Oh, wow. Aces against kings.
I think when you've got
Six spot.
55k behind, you've got a massive pot in front of you, you've got a very good pair. I think a lot of the time you've got a feeling that you're behind, but you see so many people just thinking, oh well, I'll just shove it in and see what happens. A really good fold. Free roll in now.
Yeah.
Absolutely free roll in the tournament.
I mean, we were just talking about like limping and stuff.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
then the tens is open and the ace is just flatted. I mean, if there's ever a trap set there,
Yeah, fantastic play.
awesome.
Sometimes you get what you deserve with aces.
Mm-hmm.
Played it fantastic. Almost got the max, but 10s got out of the way.
Yep.
And kings is still alive in the in the tournament. Got 100k behind, I think, from what I saw.
Yeah, it's like a shift in chip positions.
Absolutely. And you're happy with 100k at this point, obviously.
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, to be honest with you, if I'm sat with kings and I've just lost that pot and I've still got like 60k,
Yep.
I'm happy, you know, because you're going to get bust there so often, especially in a tournament. You're going to get bust so many times.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah. Yeah, effectively he doubles up and he's back to the same spot that he was in, you know, roughly. So we'll see. Action, more. Give us more.
So we'll give you the numbers. There's been an official announcement that the prize structure and the official confirmation will not be announced until first thing tomorrow morning.
Oh, I was about to do a drum roll.
All right. As soon as we come through the door tomorrow, Ian Bryan, Yanis and Russ Tamplin will be making the announcement of the payout structure and the official attendance for the Goliath, which is a world record, but nothing until the morning.
Right, back to the action. Ace Jack raises, gets it through.
Wow, yeah.
Fold by Ace 10.
Ace 10 doesn't decide to defend in the big blind.
Wow.
Pretty conservative.
But the right move, the right
Yeah,
play.
absolutely. Yeah, it's pretty solid. I mean, we've seen some solid poker, you know, a lot of decent folding going on. It's really on the ball.
What was the Newcastle score? Anyone know?
Lost 1-0. The
Fantastic.
bottom of the league.
Fantastic.
The bottom of Rotherham United are not bottom.
That's good.
Just Newcastle are on Newcastle are on a goal difference of -1. They were 33-1 to go unbeaten all season, and fell at the first hurdle.
Yeah, well, if you've laid that, you've had a good day, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yes, if you could have laid it for 40s, I wouldn't have done.
Right, so under the gun here with kings.
Just gone.
6,900.
Gone.
So we've got
Yeah, it
kings
looks
here
like
under the guns decided to open, and
It looks like it.
the big blind's defending with Jack 9 offsuit.
Yeah, we're still on.
Right, top pair for jacks. This is going to be interesting. Top pair. Not a very good kicker, but I'm sure he's going to look to try and find out where he is. Especially if there's this continuation bet from the kings.
That looks like a chunky bet. I can't see what the chip denominations are, but that looks...
But it's currently 18k in the pot, and it looks like, wow.
Oh, he just shipped it in.
Pretty much. Well, yeah, he's left like 28k behind. So
I guess it's a draw-heavy board, and he's thinking if our man's connected, he's going to get it in. What a tough spot with Jack 9 here.
yeah, because it's such a big bet. You'd think to yourself, well, what's going on here? Is he just trying to buy the pot? Is he, is he just being aggro?
I mean, without me seeing, if I was in that spot there with Jack 9, you're just in a world of pain.
Yeah.
If the guy's played it like he's got some sort of draw or ace king or something like that.
Exactly.
Kings is so strong here.
It definitely looked like you said that. That's how it looks like he's played.
He's really trapped his opponent, I think. Yep.
Wow.
Jack 9 calls.
Jack 9's. Oh wow.
Well called, boys. Well called.
I can't really blame the guy for calling it. It's
No.
such a tough spot. He has got a redraw. He needs an 8 or a 9.
Oh my days.
There you go.
Oh my days.
Who called that in?
Oh.
Called it in.
There you go.
You weren't too bothered about fussed about the call either way, call or fold either way.
Yeah.
He ended up calling and got a bit fortunate.
I think the play actually is so good by Daniel just to shove that flop. He's always played it so well. He's confused his opponent so much. He's ended up just calling it off.
Definitely.
It's a good ball for Jack 9, and when that 7 comes, you've got decent equity, I guess, or better equity, I should say.
Yeah, it's unlucky for Daniel.
Yeah, unlucky. Played it fantastic, but sometimes that's not enough.
Yep. That's all you can do.
Yeah, it's
That's all
a
you
cruel
can
game.
do.
It's a cruel
Yeah,
game.
cards are out of everybody's control. So all you can do is, make good decisions like that, good plays. It's just unfortunate. Get in action though. Come on. More.
You're like an action dealer that wants to. Every now and again, somebody has a dealer that you know is going to bring you absolute carnage.
Yeah.
Every time you come into the commentary box, it's been ridiculous.
It has
action.
been. It has
So
been.
I'm officially buying you for 2 months for tomorrow, 2 months, and in fact, I'll raise you an extra one.
Oh wow. I'm living the dream. Oh wow, aces! I'm telling you, let's go. Let's go.
This is
Come
the
on,
action right here.
this is action. Yeah, it's gonna be sick. He's gonna.
It's
Somebody's
obviously
gonna
going
queens.
to be up against queens. Something
Yeah,
like
it's
that.
queens. I can smell it. I can smell them. Come on.
Robert's getting jiggy with the old 4-7.
Start,
No, he's not. He's getting out of the way.
Yeah. I was gonna
Queen
say.
10.
Chip leader at the start of the session. White gout.
I do love Queen 10 suited. And
Yeah.
I've gone bust so many times with it.
Queen. Yeah. No. Queen 10, King 10 suited, especially in late position when you
Yeah.
can just call, knowing you're gonna probably see a flop a lot of the time.
Yeah, it's cost me a few quid.
Yeah. Well, it looks like it's just been folded again.
Oh.
Oh, savage.
Andy Wilson,
I'm quite surprised Queen 10 didn't decide to have a little bit of a go then. I'm not sure on the chip stack actually, so that might be why. But yeah.
Andy Wilson yesterday had King Queen suited. Board was King Queen 10. Guy on the good +1 shoved, short stack folded, big blind folded, he tank folded, and the other guy showed a Queen 10, so he survived, you see. So
Happy days.
it all. So I think it's obviously it's the feel and the gut instincts and how you feel yourself about looking at the player while you sat there, and obviously the feel of the table and yourself playing against these guys. If you don't feel it,
And I think some of these guys have probably been on the same table all day. They've been staring at their opponent for 12 hours straight. There's a lot of field players out there as well. And when you've been on the same table for so long, you get a pretty good feeling of how people are playing, what chips they're putting in. You get a good feeling for how confident someone is.
Yeah. You soon start to, separate the more aggressive players from the conservative nitties, you'd call them, players. Yeah, you definitely get much better perception of your table. You've got Ace King here, and it looks like it's just it's been folded around again. It's one thing, first this last time it's great getting dealt with these hands, but you need to get involved in hands. That's where the magic happens. That's where the fireworks begin.
how many runners left, says Chris? 370. 370.
Wow.
Yeah, wow. So yeah, it's going to be looking. I mean, as an estimate, it's about 700 coming back tomorrow. Yeah, could be just over, just under. But it's going to be around that thing.
The amount of runners eventually will warrant a day 3 and then the final.
Yeah, I agree.
It has to. You can't expect the poker players to do 14-hour days on a regular basis, play top poker all the time, and then the final day. What happens if the final day comes back with 6-7 tables? Which could happen.
Yeah.
Of course, yeah, absolutely.
Which could happen. Is there a case for a day 3? And then on the Monday, all right, yes, people would say, well, that means coming back on the Monday, but you'd only be having the finalists, who are probably guaranteed 10 grand.
Exactly.
Wouldn't care about missing a day's work.
Exactly. Exactly.
Probably wouldn't mind being put up in the hotel or spending 50 quid on a hotel, you know.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's so I suppose it's something that the guys have to think about. If it gets bigger and bigger, which is what they obviously want, and something it might eventually have to give, because if we've got 700 coming back tomorrow, we could easily come back with 7 tables on Sunday. Easily.
So a bit of blind on blind action here. Sue's decided to open from small blind with pocket threes, and the big blind's defended with Jack Queen of Hearts. Come Queen high. Looks like Sue's checked 8k bet with top pair, and Sue makes a good standard fold.
Yeah, good fold.
Yeah, no messing about.
Yeah, sometimes you can get sticky with these pairs and think, well, this guy can't connect every single time. He couldn't have connected this ball. Let's float one.
Yeah.
You know.
Let's see his reaction on the turn.
Yeah, there are a few good cards for Sue on the turn as well. There's a few up and downs you can pick up. Obviously, you can spike a set. But long term, I think the fold's definitely the right play there.
Absolutely, yeah, I agree.
Sue's got a comfortable stack as well, 113k. You don't want to start going to war with somebody.
Yeah.
With a pair of threes.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Especially not when they flop top pair.
Yeah, it's not a recommended play by me.
No. The Book of Barry says, fold. Get out of there.
Yeah, sometimes just let it go.
Yeah.
So, level 15 of the day will be 2,000, 4,000 when we get there, and then the final level will be 2.5, 5.
So number mid, so we're undergun +2, ace queen here. So pretty much a standard open, I believe.
How do you feel about 9 of spades? You looking at that?
Yeah, see, it's those hands, you know.
So nice.
Yeah, because they're just stick, you know, you
so
flop big with them,
yeah.
and you know, get other people in trouble, you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, Queen Jack 9, sorry, like a Queen Jack 8, you know, top ace queen got top pair, you know, it's going to be action. So, no, unfortunately, no action. Ace queen seems to have got it through.
Do we think we'll have 1 million chip stack finishing today? No, I don't think. I just think there'll be more chip stacks between 200 and 300 than any other day. I don't think there'll be any overall. I don't think the play's been like that on any table for somebody to hit 1 million chips. I still think 710,000 will be chip leader going into tomorrow.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
For what it's worth, I think you'll get a lot of players, like I said before, in a situation where they don't want to go bust, they'd rather come through on day 2 because there are no more day ones. So I agree with you.
So King 10 is just flat in mid position, and Daniel, with only 16.5k, has decided to ship with 5-9 of clubs.
Like it.
Yeah, he's going to. I mean, he's going to be live so much of the time, right?
Yeah, he's live now.
Yeah.
Like it. He's
King
got,
10 makes,
he's got a bit of extra value with the raise in mid position
Exactly.
from Leiden.
Oh, and he's a. That's it.
I'd like the dealer to slow down a bit.
Yeah.
Flipping heck, it's not poker stars.
No.
Jesus, it's like online poker. Right, next hand. That was rushed through, that's the next hand.
It looks like dealers getting paid per hand rather than per hour.
Yeah.
They only need to be told once, and obviously for day 2 we certainly will tell the dealers that there's commentary in the back. We need a little bit of help.
Yeah.
Because
We need all the help we can get.
we don't speak as quick as you deal,
Yeah.
basically.
I'm sure she's getting paid per hand. Or per bust out.
I think she could well be.
Bust out.
Yeah. Get a £5 every bust out. Just imagine that.
Yeah, so that's unfortunate for Daniel's tournament life's over.
That's one of my bugbears when you go to Vegas and you're sat at a 1-1 cash table and they rake $4. Most of the places $4 is maximum.
Yeah.
It's not expensive, but it is per hand. So it could be $100 an hour, with it being plus tip.
Yeah.
And the dealers are just like, your turn, your turn, your turn, and it's like speed, but you're like you're on speed. And because they need to get through the hours for the rake and for the tips.
Oh, absolutely.
Because they get $1 at least $1 every hand. So if they're only doing 20 hands an hour, compared to somebody who's doing 30, by the end of the day they're going home $100 light.
Yeah.
So and it is literally on you, on you, on you, and it's like, shut up.
Yeah, it's a bit
I
of
want
a
to enjoy
machine.
myself.
It's a bit of a machine.
I want to enjoy myself.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's
Imagine work yourself on a 1-1 in Vegas. Imagine that. Dealer would be getting £4 an hour.
Dealer owe him money.
Just imagine that. But yeah, they do take it. Some of the card rooms, they do take the fun out of it completely because they need to earn money. That's the hard thing, unfortunately. But most of the time, the dealers on the feature table know exactly what to do with the feature table, and obviously for day twos when it gets more important, then we'll be telling them.
Absolutely.
But it is like rush poker when we've got an all in a call in a minute.
I think we've got some action here. It looks like King 4 raised, Ace Queen shipped it,
No, ace. Yeah, I think.
and then 6 is folded.
If he calls, don't blink.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Oh, the flop's gone already. I think all this tanking, the dealer's going to get annoyed in a second and call the clock.
Yeah, I'm a bit lost. What's going on?
Oh, I
What's
think
happening
maybe.
here?
So sorry guys, I missed the action. It looks
It's
like
called.
Robert's got himself in a tricky spot where he's had to call off his initial raise, I think.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
I think he's
Here
probably.
we go. Don't blink. King 4 needs to hit, or Lazari doubles up.
There's
And
Ace. Any redraws hearts?
Ace.
No, can't see. 1, 2, 3.
No. Oh yeah,
King up.
4 hearts. I think
Four
was
hearts.
there.
Yeah.
That would be a pretty
King
nasty way to
4.
lose. So I missed the action, guys, but it looked like King 4 raised.
Small blind, big blind, cool, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Ace Queen chipped it in, and Robert felt like he was committed by the looks of it.
Yeah. Again, he knows he's only going to have to pay this off, and that's all he can lose.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
It's all about
Exactly.
stack management at this point.
Yep.
It wasn't in bad shape with King 4, to be fair. Got 2 live cards, and sometimes that's the best you can hope for.
Yeah, and he's flushing on the turn. I mean, everybody's seen it where they, it's fall to the flush. You know.
Yep.
I mean, you see it. The more you play, you will see it. So it does happen. He could have got there, but. Right. We need some more action. It's been very quite good so far.
Ace 10, there's action in a hijack.
In a hijack.
Blind's 15-3, right? So maybe a race to 7, maybe?
Yeah, 7 would be good.
6.5?
Yeah.
6.5 is good. Oh, Ace King.
Oh. And that was
In the small blind.
He's got a stack now of 90k.
30 bigs.
It looks like he's just flatted. If this is it has. It's going to a flop.
Okay.
Will we see an ace? It's going to be fireworks. It's a dry ball too.
I think Ace 10 will probably lead here, and I hope Ace King floats.
Yeah.
If you're not gonna raise out a position there, then I really like a float. Your hand's disguised. I know you've got nothing. He just folds.
It just falls. Yeah. It's very conservative. Just the call there anyway. But hey, he's lost the minimum with Ace King. That's for sure.
Yeah, and he's won the minimum as well.
Yes, exactly.
But like we said, it's the last day you can enter today. People aren't going to want to go broke with Ace King hands.
Yeah.
I think out of position a raise is is what's called for. 30 big blind stacks are tricky to play. They can be tricky to play. But like Matteo said before, sometimes aggression's the key.
Yeah.
I mean, personally, I found playing out of position.
Pt.2 is out.
Oh,
Last year's champion. He's out the door, just gone out. Was up to 140,000. He says he lost 5 slips.
oh wow.
So there we go.
I'm wondering whether he was actually on my table today because I had to double look and I'm like, is that the guy? Is that the guy that won it?
Beard.
Yeah. Glasses.
Yeah.
Cap.
Yeah.
Did he lose a flip against you?
No, that's the so. No.
Weren't him.
No.
Definitely not him then.
No, no, we did. We had a couple of interesting hands. I'm sure it was him now. Early on, I've managed to find 9s. I open. He 3 bets after a couple of callers, so I decided to min 4 bet just to isolate the action. He calls. Flop comes out. Deuce 5-6 with 2 diamonds. I bet he calls. Turn is a 5, pairs the boards. Now I'm pretty sure he's got to be on a draw, so I make it pretty big, just trying to take it down there and then. And he decides to call on the turn as well. River comes a king, so I check just to see. I mean, I know I've got showdown value anyway. I think I've got the best hand, and I'm just to see how he's going to react. You know, and he checks and he's got king 10 of diamonds. So yeah, so he got there on there. And then my exit hand, because he had quite a few chips, and I had about between 10 and 20, I can't remember exactly the big blinds. I ship it with ace queen, and he cold calls with 7-8 offsuit, and he hits an 8. And I was like, oh wow, I mean, you know, this guy could go on to win
That's
the tournament.
how you
You
won
know?
last year.
Yeah, I was going to say, if this guy's running well, he could go on to, like, you know, do well.
What table was you on? Apparently, he was on table 88. So it doesn't.
What,
sound...
from the beginning?
Yeah.
No, I was on. 93, I think.
It doesn't sound like you. Were
I need to
it.
see. No, I need. No, it doesn't sound like.
There you go. I've got a picture of it.
Raise 9 something.
It's definitely not him.
What a great story, though, mate. What a great story.
Whoever the guy was, he was aggressive, and I like to. I'm going to go do a look on the floor to see if he's still in. But it was not. I'm sorry, it was not last year's
Wasn't
winner.
him.
Amazing.
I retract.
As we see the number of viewers declining. IT think they've got a problem, but they haven't.
Cheers, Barry.
Oh.
Yeah, I do put my foot in it at times.
So we got a new player in C8.
We have.
Looks like a baller.
It does look like a baller.
That dollar sign on the cap.
Yeah, the glass
This is a guy
ready to
and-
go on.
Yeah, this is a guy who means business.
Yeah.
The lesser seen white tiger on his
He
t-shirt.
looks like he's got a decent amount of chips in front of him as well. I think quite a lot of those are yellows.
This guy's here to gamble.
Yeah. Oh, this could be juicy.
Looks like an action player.
Are they yellows or they're whites? Maybe they're whites. It's hard to tell with the graphic, but
Yeah, I think the graphic will tell us in a second what chip stack he's got. It looks
Yeah.
to me like chunks.
ah,
Raise 8.
is it the looks like is it the cut off here that's decided to open or call? Cut decides to raise with ace 9 of hearts, completely understandable. Small blind finds king jack offsuit and defends. And the big blinds come along for the ride as well. We don't know what the whole cards are yet. I'm sure. Oh no. No, the graphic,
Oh, no.
the graphic has changed. We are heads up.
Wow, look at this. King Jack
Oh,
versus Ace 9. Any 9s or aces?
yeah.
An ace on the river will be good. Brick.
Brick.
That's 85.
So it looks like the small blind's actually leading out here. Now, this is going to be interesting. Because what could a small blind had to call in the first place in order to be able to check the flop, check the turn, and then make a bet on the river?
There's not many hands. I don't think you value better 6 here.
Nope.
I don't think you've ever got a straight here. Although I guess you could have 7-8. 2-3. No, I don't think so.
No.
Maybe value better than a 10. Sometimes I do this. You know, I've got a 10. I check a couple of streets and then get my value at the end.
Yeah.
Ace-9 looks like it's folded. I think it's a good play. You can't blame the guy for calling with no pair.
Yeah. The only thing he can beat is a bluff with his hand. The only thing he can beat is a bluff. That's it. Any, you know, he can't beat bottom pair. So not that we're expecting bottom pair to make any sort of form of value bet on the river, but it's an understandable fold. It would have been incredible if he did decide to hero there. I'd have been giving a lot of clapping for sure.
Sweet enough already.
Yes.
So we're still 15-3 with a 300 ante. Ace Queen of Diamonds, thank you very much.
Lovely. Lovely.
In mid position. So what sort of raise do you like here?
Now, this guy's been very conservative, so he was the one that flatted with Ace King. So yeah, 8.5k is completely fine. He's got to open there. There's no
What sort of stack?
can't be
Got
funky.
25, 26 bigs.
Yeah. Definitely would anticipate to see just a flat here with the 5s. A free bet. I mean, you couldn't free bet there. He's got position on him, but 5s is fine. He's effectively set money. He gets to see a flop. And it looks like you've got King Jack on the button now, who's also coming in the action. Small blind is having a... Now, this is going to be interesting. We haven't seen this gentleman play much.
That's Kareem, new to the table, with 135k.
Yeah.
Good discipline fold there from the small blind.
Yeah. Yeah, I think big blind Sue's got out of the way as well.
Yeah, Sue gets out of the way with 6-7.
Right, to the flop. Ace King 5, that's what we want to see. We're going to see a flop.
What's the board?
So,
Not too far away.
no.
Ace 6-3. Looks like 1 diamond as well.
Ace Queen has led out on this.
15.2. So kind of half pot, is that right?
Yeah. Yeah, about that.
Tough spot for 5s, but I think yeah, fold's prudent there.
Yeah.
I think King Jack folds this all day.
Yeah, unless he's going to make a move which is like really bad timing.
I think from what we've seen, it's always going to be a fold there, and rightly so as well.
Yeah, definitely. And from what I've seen, is this Razari. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing his name.
C4.
Yeah, he's been very conservative. You know, so I'm sure the other opponents have definitely picked up on this as well.
He's definitely been conservative, but also he's played his hands well.
Yeah.
I mean, being conservative doesn't mean you're playing bad.
No, not at all. Not at all.
I think he's played really well, actually.
Yeah. Now, I'll grab a glance next time at the chip counts, but I'm sure Sue's still over 100k, I believe.
More importantly, Andy Morse still in the tournament, for anyone that's interested from Swindon.
Yes, Andy, yes.
150k, go on, son.
Come on. Come on.
Yeah.
I got 5% of him as well, so I'm rooted. I'm rooted.
5% of you wants him to win.
Yeah. No, he's doing good. He's doing good, which is great.
Yeah.
You know, he's been very steadily, chipping up today. So
Yeah, top player as well.
yeah, definitely. He's had some good cashes this year. And,
Yeah.
well, the last couple of years, I think.
Trigger to play against.
Yeah, he is. He is. He's definitely no pushover. That's for sure.
Well, he is big.
Hey, I can't deny. I can't deny.
He's top
He's a
boy
good
there.
guy. Yeah.
Right. This is a guy I said don't get fruity. Kareem 6-8, 8k with 6-8 off.
So on the button.
Absolutely love it.
Yeah. Bossing.
Is Sue going to sniff this out?
Sue looks like she's called. Oh wow, she's raised.
Yes. Sue.
Wow.
I absolutely love it.
She is. Her radar is working spot
Yeah.
on.
I mean, Kareem's only been at that table with a few hands as well.
Yeah.
This is the first time we've seen him play. Opens a button, No Kareem, no thank you. Stick it in your eye. Let's see what he does.
Yeah,
now.
this is going to be interesting. We don't know what this. We don't know if he's prepared to call things here. If he's going to look to fall back. No, he just does the fold.
Folds, and you can blame him.
No, exactly. But no, that's great. Oh, that's awesome. Well done, Sue. Great timing.
Great
Yeah, bossing.
Absolutely bossing. Yeah. Sue the boss.
I don't think we've seen. I don't think we've seen Sue like out of line making this mistake or anything.
Well, as we now see the pre-flop raise, 9% for Sue, so she's definitely picked her spot well. Really great.
Yeah.
Really great.
Yeah, definitely.
And Kareem was at 33%, so that suggests that's the third hand he's been dealt on this table. Looks like we're getting a new dealer in.
Maybe a touch slower.
Yeah, let's hope so. Ooh, kings.
Here we go.
Under the gun, as you were saying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
under the gun.
So how do we play this under the gun? Make it 9k, looks like.
Yeah.
King 10, folds, Kareem. What have we got here? He's having a little think.
He's in the cut-off. He has just opened the last hand as we've seen with 8-6 offsuit, so
Yeah.
it's going to be interesting to see what he's deliberating here. I think we're
Oh.
seeing an all-in shove or a huge raise. I'm not sure, but this could. Oh, he's all in. He's shipped all in. It's been a raise.
126k he's shoved for.
He's shoved 4.
I told you this guy was here to gamble.
He definitely is now. It'll be interesting to see what he decides to show.
Ace 10.
Kings is standing up,
Kings
so
is-
Kings is definitely in front. That's the man. That's the actions of the man who's ahead when they stand up.
The problem we have is because oh, there you go. Ace 5.
five.
Ace, and he's hit the ace.
Wow,
There
he's
you go.
hit the ace.
I told you this guy Kareem, he's going to boss this table. I got a good feeling. Any redraws? Is that a club?
No.
King of clubs looks like.
No, it's the spade and the queen. So.
2 outs.
Ugh.
There you go. Have another ace, Kareem.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, oh, there's no need for that.
No, we don't like to see that. I mean, yeah. The guy's just lost all his chips. He's
Flashed
come
all
back.
his chips in the middle. There's no need for that. What's he done that for?
Tournament directors coming in.
What's that all about?
Yeah, we don't like that.
You get called with ace 5. Did you not want him to call with ace 5 when you see the cards turned over?
Absolutely.
Terrible.
What was he?
Terrible,
27% or something like that to win ace 5. So you wouldn't be taking that shot at this stage of the tournament very long.
I mean, it hurts to bust in these spots, but have some dignity.
Yeah.
I mean, I've done it myself. But you got to learn from this sort of stuff. I
Yeah.
mean, you know, you want the guy calling. You want the guy in the pot.
Yes.
It's a
That could have got quite messy. There were chips everywhere.
Yeah. You know, Kareem made an outrageous play.
It's understandable to be frustrated in those spots, but it's just a case of probably better off just to walk away from the table as quickly as possible and find some fresh air, you know.
Well, it was a good
Because
job.
it is a brutal game at times. We've seen there, you know, 27%. He's got kings at later stage in the tournament, you know, in the last 5.
If you see the cards turned on their backs, would you want him to call?
I think you would.
Absolutely.
100%.
Yes, unquestionably.
You get unlucky. There's no need to react by splashing your chips all over the table.
Yeah.
There's no need for it. What happens if the floor manager wasn't there?
Yeah, and those chips could have easily gone to that stack in seat 4s as well, and then you've got a right miss. You've got chips everywhere. You know, like I said,
Yes, it's a long day, and yes, he's bust out in the last level,
exactly.
but
It hurts
so do
much.
other people.
It hurts so much to bust like that, but it's the nature of the game. It's the nature of the game, and like Tower says, the guy turns over ace 5. Yes, please call me.
Absolutely.
I think the right way to deal with that is tap the table, nice hand, walk off, and then go scream outside.
Yeah.
But I was right about this guy Kareem.
Yes.
I saw him play 2 hands and I said he's here to gamble. I knew it.
Definitely.
He looks like a guy who likes putting chips in the pot.
Yeah.
And he hasn't let me down.
He certainly hasn't. No, he certainly hasn't.
So I've just got a text off one of my mates, Aline, who says, I've definitely chucked my chips over the table before.
I've seen it in the Irish Open where a guy has absolutely skimmed the whole lot, and I was filming it.
Oh.
And I had a camera in my hand. I was just walking down with this camera, and then all of a sudden, all these chips went absolutely everywhere. And I mean, like, he's got stacks, and he's got ching, and they've gone everywhere, and everybody's gone. One of them.
Yeah.
I'll have one of them. And I'll take one of them. Put it on top of it.
I've
They were
just doubled
everywhere.
up.
I mean, it was like day 3 of the Irish Open, and there were chips everywhere.
So we got Sue. Sue is opened in the cutoff of pocket 9s and has been shoved on.
Greg's, I mean, I've not seen Greg play too many hands.
No.
9s is such a tough spot. It really is a really tough spot. For me, it's about the cut-off hand that you can fold. It's kind of, I think 10s you get it in.
Yeah, anything 10s and better.
7s, I think it's it's difficult, but it is a fold. I think 8s and 9s are really, really tough spots. I would suspect Sue's going to make a tight fold here. And for me, at this stage of the tournament, you can't really blame her.
No.
She's got a decent stack. Does she want to call off 60% of her stack with a hand that's going to be flipping at best?
At best.
She can find much better spots, as she's shown with the free bet with Queen Jack earlier on.
Yeah. Again.
People would argue, say, yeah, get it in. I actually think it's the right laydown.
Yeah, totally.
I think it's the right laydown.
It's a great laydown.
In these tournaments, you're playing 12 hours, 13 hours day one. You want to play as low variance as possible. Obviously, there's times where you can't help that. But it's all about survival, and that means not getting your chips in if you can help it.
Definitely.
You can lose some value doing that as well, but I think long term it's the right play.
I think you hit the nail on the head when you said, like, in that spot, at best, she thinks she's flipping.
Yeah, it's easy for us because we can see the cards, but
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, flipping or crushed, I think.
Yeah.
I'm going to go check on Andy Moore, see how he's getting on.
All right,
see
do
you guys
it.
in 5 minutes.
Do it.
Andy Moore. So, the live stream is running for another 60 minutes. And then we finish for the evening. And then back with you for more of the same tomorrow. Well, here he is, the bearded wonder, the Asbo King. The Asbo King, starting seat number 8. The white beard, come in disguise this year.
Yeah.
From Newcastle, the legend that is the Asbo King. He is. Any comp results yet? What would you like to know? There is no confirmation of payout structure or official number of runners until the first level tomorrow morning. Evening, Jimmy. The Asbo King comes to the table. He's got chips as well.
He started on the table with about 130k and is now over 200 after the Ace-5 and Kings incident. So.
Oh, he was the Ace-5,
Yeah,
was he?
he's the
I
Ace-5.
came to the table after being T-boy.
Yes, you did. Thank you very much for that, by the way.
That's all right. That's all right.
Yeah, he. Did you actually see the hand play out?
I just saw the board.
So under the gun raise with Kings and Kareem,
Yeah.
just shoves, just literally sticks the guy all in, and obviously Kings is going to call off there.
On the back of his shirt is Asbo King.
Oh really?
Yeah.
That's what he's
That's
known
he's
as.
known as
Asbo King.
Yeah, Asbo King. Yeah, there's a Geordie. He's a top lad, always smiling, and now looks like Father Christmas.
Yeah. Happy days.
Looks good.
Yeah.
Come in disguise.
He looks like a G. He's got the dollar the dollar on his hat. He's got the sunglasses on, the big beard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Top lad.
So it looks like just a cold shove from the hijack with Queen 10 of diamonds. Looks like small blind's folding and the big blind is folding too. So it looks like he gets it through and takes the blinds down, which for his stack is yeah, it all adds up. It all helps. He's effectively, you know, bought his orbit, you know. So
yep. Indeed, and there are only a couple of levels to go tonight. We'll be entering the final level very soon. Interviews with the boys and girls bagging and tagging. Me and PK get on the floor just for 5 minutes to see who's a chip leader when the final number of hands are announced. We had a hand last night where the hand before they paused the clock, there was a tank with top pair for 8 minutes 45 seconds.
Did anybody call a clock?
No, me. Half an hour later. 8 minutes 45 seconds.
Wow.
And he folded. And he open folded a key. And everybody went, wow. And but nobody called the clock.
It's interesting.
That's a long time.
That is a long time to be making a decision.
So, but yeah, they announce a certain number of hands. Me and PK get ready to go and find the lads, chip leaders, around the room who are bagging and tagging. And then we are back tomorrow from midday. At the moment, we're close to 800 runners.
So Sue has raised here under the gun +1 with Jack 9 of hearts. Has been called by the Ace 10 of hearts, I believe, in the cutoff. And also the King 8 of spades in the big blinds. It's come 4-7-5-2 clubs. Sue can definitely continuation bet in here and rep, you know, loads of, well, anything that's going to be beating these two guys. So Ace 10 gets out of the way, and I've got no doubt that King 8's going to have to get out of the way as well. He does have a like a gutter. He needs a 6 in order to hit the straight, but is he going to decide to come along for the ride? I mean, Sue's been like conservative. She hasn't really stepped out of line. She's making a bit of a play here. It looks like King 8 has decided to call, which is interesting. So he doesn't want to see a 6. So we've got a 3 on the turn, 3 of hearts. It's a bit of a. I mean, 6-7's obviously got a 6. He's got there, but Sue can definitely. Oh, she does. So Sue continues the story on the turn with just Jack high after raising under the gun, and King 8 can't do anything but fold in that spot. Great play by Sue. She is bossing. Every time she gets involved, she seems to be just making good, right decisions. You know, a lot of people might have raised under the gun, bet the flop, and then shut down on the turn.
Their aggression frequency is 25% as well, which is, for the amount of hands that have been played, that's pretty high.
Yeah.
That's what we like to see.
Yeah, no.
Let's see if I can get a price on Sue to win this, maybe.
Yeah.
There is actually a book tomorrow.
Yeah.
Top 100 chip counts on Grosvenor Sportsbook. It will be marked up, and it'll be open 9 AM till midday. If you fancy a little flutter on whoever, then the book will be on Grosvenor Sportsbook. Same login as your Grosvenor poker details.
Do you think one of the top 100 stacks will win the tournament?
Good question.
If I got them wrote down, I'd have a look and say yay or nay. Yes.
You'd like to think so, wouldn't you?
But saying that, it certainly would be a lot easier if there were only 300 runs and not 750.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a long day and a lot of runners.
Yeah, I mean, most of us have watched at some point like the World Series Poker main event, you know, watched it on the TV or on YouTube or whatever, and the amount of times you'll see like a chip leader coming into the next day and blow-ups. Blow-ups, you know, literally, I mean, they're going out, you know, within potentially a couple of hours. You know, it's crazy sometimes, but
You can definitely go into day 2 with a massive stack, and before you know it, you've dusted off so many chips thinking that you've got to play a certain way.
Yep.
You know, it can happen easier than what you think.
So we've got all in shoved here, seat 3, which looks like it's like mid position. Well, yeah, mid position. 21.2k. So with Ace King, we've got a call with a small blind and big blind. I think it's just the debating whether to come for the riders. It's been flatted behind him.
Ace King's just flatted?
Yeah, Ace King's just flatted.
Okay.
With a stack of like 95k, I believe he's got left after the calling 19.2. He had to.
You like a razor?
And
Or
then Kareem, yeah, I
I
would
do.
to isolate.
I like to
You wanna
isolate.
isolate, especially.
I don't mind flatting with aces
yeah, agreed. With a guy behind.
or kings. I'm not a lover with ace high.
No.
But he got through. Gale in seat 3 will need to win the hand. Don't know why table C. In fact, it's
So we've got 9s against Ace King.
table 3. It's seat 3 again, isn't it? They didn't show the cards.
Yeah.
Same as the guy that splashed the chips everywhere when he lost.
Wow. So it's open up the queen.
Yeah, so we've got Ace King or Queen. Anything else?
9s wants to see like a 3. Oh,
Wow.
gets there.
What's going on?
The Ace King Gale has been eliminated with pocket 9s on the river.
I believe she's only just sat down.
Yeah.
Table seat 3. Don't go into seat 3, anybody. It's an absolute box, that seat.
Yeah.
We lost the guy that slashed his chips, and now Gale's just been eliminated.
I was going to say, I think I would have actually. This time I would have laughed if Gail decided to launch her
Gale's
chips.
just launched on 20k.
20k, she's threw it across the table. I'll be like, oh my days, what's going on?
She launches all 6 of her chips at her opponent.
That'll be mean like they've been hypnotised. Every time they sit on seat 3, they've got to be aggressive.
Yeah. Aggression factor. Throwing chips in. Right, so Philip, 14 big blinds, needs to get a wriggle on, I think.
There's only 2 stacks on this table now, under 100k.
Are we in the last level on here now? I know we're live, we're in the last level.
We're going to be.
Must be round there or thereabouts.
Yeah.
Let's see what these blinds are.
We were 2-4, so last level is 3-6 or 2.5 5.
Yeah, 2.5 5 with a 5 ante or 4
Yeah,
ante? I can't
2.5 5 with a 5. Last level of the day.
Looks
2-4.
yeah, 2-4.
We're still on 2-4. I mean, the last level was
Must be the
2.5
last couple
5.
of minutes of this level. I always find as well, the last level of tournaments, I almost write it off in my head because you, now and again you find players tank for a little bit longer, you get less action.
Andy Wilson says, imagining you're looking very good to cash for 220,000 considering the number of people cashing will be up on last year. Yeah, it all depends on how many are going to be cashing. Like I said, we don't actually know the number. If it's say 630 that are cashing, then yes, you'll be one of the favourites. If it's 500, I'm not sure. Can't really envisage how many they're going to be playing because they've not given us the payout structure, and that's going to be the first level of tomorrow. You're like waking up on Christmas Day morning and thinking, oh, what am I going to get?
Absolutely.
I know what I'm going to get tomorrow. A 14-hour day.
Yeah.
But apart from that,
Flop of 4, Jack 7, Kareem with 7-8.
Yeah. Hijack already opened. Kareem's defending out the small blind.
I think he needs it quite a lot as well.
Yeah, find out where he is. He's flopped second pair. It's a pretty dry board.
Yeah, he's fine, isn't he?
Yeah. Oh, it looks like he's final.
check called.
Yeah, it looks like he's check called. Yeah, okay, that's perfectly fine. Queen 8's going to be definitely scratching. If an 8 comes on the turn, there's
Number 7. Pretty sure it's number 7 on the turn.
Oh, it is.
Any action? There's the 8.
Wow. So we've got a full house here, and Queen 8 binks an 8 on the river. Might actually think that. Wow. Who knows? Let's have a look.
nice run out
Yeah.
for Asbo.
Looks like he's doing a little bit of.
A little bit of card dancing.
Yeah. A little bit of. I need
Get
to
him in
look
the
at
box
this
of the world
again
to see my
and make it look
files.
like I've got a bit of a decision here.
I think he looks like a guy who's about to lead. I mean, he's got the pretty much
I
the nuts
lead.
anyway.
I just think it's going to be difficult for him to get paid off just because where he check calls the flop, he could have here 5, 6, 9, 10.
I think he gets called if he leads for
Or
half
Jack.
pot. 15, 20k. I think he calls.
It's going to be
I think
interesting.
C5 calls.
You're saying Queen 8 could potentially call?
I'm positive. Yeah, depending on the bet sizing, between 15 to 20k, I think he calls. I would call. I'd feel compelled to call here.
Now, Kareem's basically been tanking for quite a long time. I don't think there's any chips over the line, so there we go.
It looks 18, 19.
16.6, very good.
I think this is pretty much a snap call.
He does.
There we go.
Hey, and
Oh.
flicks him straight in his face,
Yeah.
right underneath where his cards are. Have them.
Have some of
Have a
that.
fun house.
Good job we didn't show him jacks.
I called it.
Yeah. I think you. I think the Queen 8 feels compelled to call there. Doesn't mean it's the right call. Personally, I think I'd call there as well. You've just seen a guy make a massive raise with Ace 5. You know he's got a bit of game. He's got a bit of play. He can easily be bluffing there.
He's turning his stack into a monster.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, he's got to be around 240, 250k now.
167. I don't know if it's added
No.
the chips he's just won to it. If it hasn't, that's going to put him on over 200k.
He was over. I think he started hand with over 200k. So he should. I think he's going to be 240. We'll find out in a second. We'll get the latest.
He came with 135. Oh, there we go. Look,
Yeah,
240.
240.
There we
Yeah,
go.
he come
There we go.
135. Managed to get to 202 with
Yeah.
the Ace 5 against Kings.
Yeah, and then just picks up 30 odd k there.
Yeah. Lovely. He's loving
Yeah.
it.
I've got a feeling he's gonna do good things this last level. I think he's gonna press on.
He's built himself up an interesting reputation where people see him, shoving with Ace 5.
Yeah.
Having 7, 8 there the way he's played it. It's going to be He could do some damage. Well, he is doing damage. He's done well since he's turned
done
up.
damage.
He's up over
basically-
100k.
Yeah, he's over 100k. He's ruined one guy's day.
Yeah, he definitely has.
Not that it was his fault. Yeah, I think he's a good player. He looks like the sort of guy that plays tournaments quite a bit. I get that feeling.
Yeah, it seems quite fearless.
Yeah, absolutely.
Fearless, definitely. He's not afraid to sort of, like we've seen, he's just shoving it with an Ace 5, It's
Agreed.
good. It's aggressive, it's good.
Andy Morse has bust.
No way, man.
Andy Morse has bust.
Ah, savage.
Unlucky, Andy.
Unlucky, buddy. I'm sure we'll find out shortly exactly what's happened.
Yeah.
He's doing very well all day, chipping up, wasn't putting himself in any high volatile spots. Which is quite, it's good, especially for this tournament structure, you're going to have to, but he played well by the sounds of it.
Right, back to the action then. Looks like we're approaching the last level of the day. We've got a board of 395. Everybody has missed.
Everybody. So no doubt, first person to bet is going to take this down, and it's been checked to Kareem now.
Kareem on the
Kareem
button.
can definitely bet here because he's got the stack to do it.
He's got previous.
Yeah, and he does. He bet. I'm sure he's going to be able to take this down.
What's he five or 8k or something like that? 5k, there we go.
5k. So to Sue, who's been making great decisions with she folds,
Yeah.
and I'm sure we're going to see a fold behind here as well, King 10.
I think that's
But yeah, he does fold. Yeah, I guess you could have floated there, peeled for another card. However you want to look
it's
at
not
it.
the worst board to float on, but he's out of position, I guess.
Yeah.
And Kareem looks like a guy who's more than capable of double or triple barreling.
Yeah, it's going to be tough to play him as well. He's out of, the King 10's out of position to Kareem. He's opening on the flop. We've seen he's a bit tricky. So he's not afraid. So it's going to put a lot of pressure on the other guy's stack. He's going to have to call him off there or raise. He doesn't. It's going to be difficult. So it's just to give it up, find a better spot.
Right, Andy Morse is calling me. I'm going to call him back and get the bust out.
Okie dokie. They've just been shouted out the last 4 hands live, so 4 more hands. Me and PK will be going to do a little bit of interviewing as we start to bag and tag, but the announcement has been made live. 4 more hands, so we finish the live stream around about 1:45. So 1:45 the live stream will finish. 4 more hands.
Right, so look, if this is right, well, it looks like we've got an all-in shove of 108k.
Okay, so what's that, 25 bigs?
Yeah,
Gets it through?
yeah, it would be now. We're not 2.5, 5 yet, are we? We're still 2.4, I think. Well, we're going to find out in a second when we have a look at the vines.
It is close to going up.
Yeah, if it's 2.5, 5, it's like 20 bigs.
Yeah.
What's it still 2.4? It must be just literally in the process of ticking over. Level's got to go up any. Well, we'll have a look. We'll have a looky.
How's the cash game getting on? Seen much action?
No. I don't know. You been watching, Andy?
No, I've been watching. Well, I've been watching it.
Look, we're getting Wi-Fi here. Asbo has increased his chip stack more than anybody else since coming to the table. All in for 83,000 on the button.
Yeah, they're starting to.
Pretty standard.
Yeah, I think Ace 4.
Pretty standard, 20 bigs.
It's a tough spot for Ace 4. Do you call?
No, not with Ace 4. I'd probably only think about it when I got to about Ace 9.
Yeah, definitely. You don't know what your opponent's whole cards are in this situation, so you got to play the range. And when you put Ace 4 against, the range of the way they can be shoving with, you're going to be in a bad spot a lot of the time.
Yeah, but
even if they got an overpair to the fours, you're 27% again.
You've got to say that the button pretty much is all the range, right?
Yeah, it's got definitely button's got a much broader
70%
range.
of hands.
Yeah, but he's shoving for like what 92k, and the Ace 4's got like 97k, so it's just tournament life on the line to have. It's almost like a bit of a hero call, really. Ace 4. I don't know.
It's a tough spot.
It is a tough spot. It is a tough spot. Definitely.
I don't think it's a snap fold, but
no, yeah, it is tough. It's tough.
So Kareem bossing the table with 250k.
Yeah.
And Philip is our short stack with 14 bigs, which equates to.
I wonder if Sue's thinking I've got 140 and Katie had 142.
There you go.
I wonder if she's thinking, I'm going to beat her. I'm going to bag up more.
Bragging rights.
Oh,
Wow, Ace 9 just fold.
Yeah, unless the graphics catching up. No, it's all just like folding around.
Cut off picks up Queen 3.
That's out the way. Looks like buttons. Looks like buttons creating the action here. With is it cut off? Is the cut off, Barry?
Yeah, I like it. I'm a fan of this.
Big blind's got
Yeah, cut off makes
53k.
Yeah, it's such an awkward stack. I mean,
And Big Blind decides to defend, so.
Queen 10, was it? Did it flash up Queen 10?
Looks like we're getting a little bit of just catching up here.
Anyway, it looks like it's 2 to the flop. That's what we do now.
It does look like.
We're guessing hands here.
Yeah, I think it's the button that's actually opened here, and the Big Blind has defended. It looks like they've got it all in.
Cool. Not
Yeah.
sure what the flop is.
It looks like we've definitely got an all in, and yeah.
where did the flop go? Ah, he's trying to catch up. There we go.
Ah, right, okay.
Queen eye
Yeah.
flop. Queen 3, 2 pair.
Wow.
What a nice.
Needs to fade a jack and a 10.
Yeah.
We need a jack or a 10 to double up, or he's out. 7.
Out.
Queen 3
The brick of
is
all
good.
bricks. Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. Any two cards can win.
Yeah, opens up in position, gets
Yeah.
a flat call,
There's why
flops 2 pair against top pair.
it was Queen 3 that was all in. Well, they're checking the stacks now. It's very, very close by the looks of that. The triangle was at the side of the Queen 10. But looking at the stacks, it looks like Jonathan doesn't have white Gao covered. So they're going to check the stacks. It's very, very close.
If Jonathan started the hands with 75k-ish,
No, that's behind the line.
Yeah.
After all the betting.
so yeah,
So it looks like it's white should have a few chips left.
Yeah, it
but
looks
Okay.
like 30k left, which
we'll leave them on fumes, and I'm sure they'll be in the middle before the end of play.
awesome. It looks like it's going to be well. We'll see. We'll see what his stack size is in a minute. But it's going to be a great spot for him, especially this stage of the tournament, this stage of today, to be able to flop a hand like that.
listen, if you can double up the Queen 3, it's a good day.
It's a good day. It is.
So I think the cut-off with Queen 3 raised the button, which is absolutely fine.
Yeah.
I think Seat 5 must have been the big blind called, and it's just a carnage flop. Queen 10 looks so good there on the Queen Jack 3 board. I'm just counting this out now. I'm guessing these graphics are usually there or thereabouts, so it looks like our man's going to have 30k left after this. What a nice pop to pick up.
Yeah, and it's unlucky for Seat 5 as well, because he has been pretty steady over 100k all this time that we've been commentating.
I mean,
So
it just shows as well. I mean, Queen 10's not a hand that people love to free bet with, but the button can have pretty much anything. And effectively, what you're doing when you flat is you're letting your opponent, which is Jonathan in this case, realise his equity.
yeah,
And he's absolutely realised it there. He's flop massive. A little bit of a cooler, but it probably could have been avoided. But it's easy for us to say that watching the hands.
yeah, definitely. It is.
I mean, Queen 10 is a good hand to call with.
Yeah, definitely defending out the big blinds.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
We're gonna.
Right, so it looks like they've counted up. New dealer in. So this guy can go first.
Yeah, so Jonathan, I believe it was Jonathan there with the Queen 3.
Yeah.
It's now up to 181k.
Brilliant stuff.
Yeah.
Just stand close enough to. I've got GUK, PT on mine. You want me to do it?
That's
Right, so. Right, let's hope to get some action then.
Now,
What have we got?
so
Seat
we've got
7.
under the gun flats with pocket 8s. I don't know. Do you like flatting in this spot under the gun flat?
Nope.
No, nor do I. I don't really like it.
I mean, just the min raise will do.
Definitely, min raise is strong.
It gets rid of so much junk and it stops people with ace 10 re-raising. Or at least gives them something to think about.
Yeah.
Because I think here, if I'm in the cut-off, I'm raising. Oh,
Right, so we've
Jonathan does the right thing. He raises with ace 10.
yeah, so he smells weakness,
Yeah.
I guess, which is...
In the cut-off as well. Our next guy on the button picks up jacks. Is he going to raise? He's got a 95k stack, entering the last level. Looks like he's having a think. He's looking at the clock. Doesn't look comfortable. Is the actions on seat 4 still?
Yeah.
Oh my word.
Wow.
Oh my word.
Wow. I gotta laugh. Not because that's really. I did say that player's like he played conservative, not bad. That's definitely a conservative fold. We've got an open under the gun, which we said looks strong. We've got a raise in the cutoff to
Yeah.
20k. I mean,
He's got a stack of 95k. He shoves all in there. He
Yeah.
probably gets it through. He adds a third to his stack. But listen, he's been watching this table longer than what we have, so maybe he's seen something we haven't.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure seat 3's only been at the table a few hands, so you've got no information on him. There goes to a flop.
Oh my
word.
days.
How's the Jack's looking now?
oh my days.
Oh wow.
Oh.
So yeah, flop of Queen, Jack, Ace.
9 on the turn,
Nine
bring
on the
in
turn, bring
3
extra
clubs.
This is giving 8s their equity, and this is what I was talking about a second ago. Sometimes you're letting people realise their equity. He's now almost 30% to win this pot if this goes to showdown. Seat 3 does the right thing, fires out, good top pair and a gut shot, trying to protect against the flush draw. A tough spot now for our man in seat 7. I reckon he might peel. I've got a good feeling he's going to peel one.
Yeah.
He's in the tank.
He's tanking. He's certainly delivering.
Really a tough
something.
decision. I mean, you've got 8s there, what do? You fold, there you go.
Yeah.
Can't blame him for folding. In fact, it's the right fold.
Definitely, because you don't even know if your 8's actually going to be good if you do get the flush. So you could easily be holding a bigger club.
Our guy in seat 4 looks
6
pretty
spot
sad.
there, yeah.
I mean, the reality of Jack shoves there, I think he just gets it through.
Yeah, totally.
Eights might call, but I think from what we've seen, he's
want
probably
him
going
to
to lay it
call.
down. And Ace 10 really isn't a great hand once you get shoved into.
Yeah, definitely. I'm pretty sure the Ace 10 had plenty of fold equity anyway in that spot, just to be able to literally just muck it, insta muck.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, it's wow.
Right, next hand, dealing out. This is the last level of the day. So it's 2.5, 5. Under the gun Kareem, 6-8 hearts. You've seen him raise with this hand before when Sue decided to re-raise him and steal the pot off him. Is he going to get funky with his suited gappers? Nope, makes the right fold. Sue folds. And it already looks to me like this table's starting to slow down a little bit.
Yeah, I was thinking exactly the same thing.
This is what you find in this is the nature of a tournament. Short stacks can't play fast enough. Big stacks can't play slow enough. It's it's not an absolute, but it does happen. And you can't blame people if you've got 150k, you've worked all day. You can't blame people for it. It looks like you've got Ace King. So seat 5 is shoved with Ace King, gets it through, takes down the pot. Some well-needed ammunition. Still only a stack of 7 big, so we should see some action.
Yeah.
In fact, we've got a 7 big blind stack, a 9 big blind stack, even an 18 big blind stack, bearing in mind the blinds are going to go up to 3-6 tomorrow.
Yeah.
It looks like we might get some action. Well, hopefully we get some action. There's nothing worse than, they call out 5 hands left and you're sitting there with 10 bigs. You think, well, brilliant.
Yeah, definitely.
You lose an opportunity to get it in.
Yep.
Okay, Jonathan picks up. Oh
Oh my days.
Yeah, so Jonathan raises to 20k aces.
Yeah, mid position hijack.
Hijack,
Kings.
king.
And this is the guy that's folded the jacks pre. I can't see anything but a shove here.
Yeah.
I'm sure this is just kind of.
So what do you do with kings here? I mean, you flip a lot in, I think. Or,
Oh, you know, you got a stack of 94k.
yeah.
You know, you want to be going in with as many chips as possible into day 2. You're not going to find a better opportunity to invest your chips when you've got kings. We know he's he's coming up against aces, but man, you look down and you got kings.
I think this is a tank shove.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is, you know, it's an obvious play as well. So but he's going to be hating life. I mean, he has jacks 2 or 3 hands ago, folds, potentially could have trebled up. Now he gets kings, fantastic. But he's behind to the aces. Let's see what happens. He got away from jacks. It'll be an amazing laydown. It'll be an obscene laydown if you can lay this down. But let's see what he does. Looks like a raise. Looks like about 50k is put in. Yeah, raises to 50k. King 6 out the way. Jack 2. 9-2 folds round. 9-3. No more drama, please. Kareem in the tank with 9-3. This guy loves action. He lives for this.
Now this is good. I'm not really sure. He might be thinking of a squeeze here because he might be smelling some sort of form of weakness. But
if this guy shoves, I'm going to the floor and get his autograph.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, definitely. This is interesting.
In the tank with 11% equity.
Oh.
He makes a tight fold.
What a net.
Yeah, unbelievable. And this is all in a call.
Yeah.
Snap shove, snap call.
Oh,
on the
look,
brakes.
he's unhappy. You can tell. Look.
Yeah,
Oh.
throws him down. That's a guy who's not living life.
Oh, he's not happy. You grind out all those hours. You find kings, and you've got up against aces. It's a sick cooler.
Can't see the flop, but
There
there
we go. Oh.
Got to be a bit of paint on the river.
Oh.
There's your paint. Queen.
Oh.
Unlucky.
Unlucky. It's a cooler. It's a sick cooler.
Seat 3, the jinx seat, is stacking. Pot of 315k.
Wow. He's loving it.
I think that probably is his all in as well. It's been counted in that. So maybe he hasn't picked up so many chips. Oh, he's picked up 95k. Thank you very much. Wow, Jonathan's VPIP, 75%. Just missed some good action here. Aces into kings.
Oh, no way, man.
And the guy who had kings a few hands earlier, he folds jacks pre-flop and would have trebled up. Yeah, seat 3.
C3's been getting kings, like not that seat's been getting kings all day as well.
It's definitely a hot seat for it.
But yeah, the aces.
It looks like the table's starting to open up. We've got a few short stacks that are
All right, okay.
realising it's gamble time.
Yep.
We've got, I think, a 7 big blind stack, a 9 big blind stack.
We have to get them in. We don't have to. We can grind until day 2.
Yeah, we can.
We can grind until day 2, because if you make day 2, you can still win it.
Absolutely.
All in, short stack. White Gow, who lost the biggie.
This is a 7 big blind shove. by the
Is
looks of it.
this how many he had when he lost the hand to this guy?
Yeah, with the Queen 10 versus
With the Queen 10,
3.
that's right. Yeah.
I think he had a bit more at the time.
What's Kareem doing in the hand with Queen 5? Oh, he's defending his small blind, is
In the small blind, I think it's about a 6 or 7 big blind shove, so it's still a fold, I think, not all the time. If I'm being honest, I think he's trying to run the clock down a little bit, and I can't blame him for it. So hijack shove potatoes for about 6 or 7 bigs. Cream, our man,
You're gonna.
he's in a tank with Queen 5.
Wow, we don't know what. Well, I mean, we don't know what Hijack's got yet. It's more of a case of I've only got to call 35k to
Yeah.
basically, like, you know, potentially take this guy out of the tournament.
Yeah.
It's going to be, you know, a little damage to his stack effectively, but he can actually accumulate some chips here. Probably is going to be live. We don't know, obviously, again, don't know what Hijack's got yet.
You think this is a run the clock down tactic?
I didn't even consider that, to be perfectly honest with you, but thinking about it now.
I think you did.
Yeah.
Like I said, the clock's there for a reason. If people aren't happy with it, call the clock.
Yeah.
He's got himself in this situation. It's his right to do this.
Yeah.
Players don't like it. Rather than moaning,
Most people now realise that the clock's going to stop with 10 minutes to go, don't they?
Yeah.
The old adage of we're pausing the clock to draw a certain number of hands is now people who are good enough and play enough poker can start manipulating the clock from 25 minutes down.
Yeah.
So
So it's to get out of there.
Yeah.
Pretty standard. And Sue.
King 6. That's
Yeah.
going to be a snap fold from Sue. It's like I was saying before, in these tournaments with deep structures and long levels, I pretty much wipe out the last level of the day and just don't even count it as a level.
Yeah.
If you can get some action, fantastic. If you can't, then never mind. Looks like Kareem's just changing up some of the bits. Make it a bit easier for the dealers, which means it's almost time to bag and tag, I guess.
I think the certain number of hands is 4
There we go.
when we get there. When we get there, it's 4 hands, and there's no ending video because we've already done it.
I'll tell you all about it in a minute.
Yes.
And you took the under on 710
On what? 4.
for the chip leader. For,
Did I take the unders? I did.
yeah,
Yeah,
me too.
I took the unders. I actually don't know what chip leader is. I look around the room and there's so many at 500 and between 4 and 500.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yesterday's guys were just saying with
710 is chip leader.
No.
It didn't look like it.
All taking the under.
We're all on the unders.
Yeah, yeah.
We like the unders.
I guess the only way you'd be able to get, like, say, like a million. Somebody who was debating like a million stack is if you get big stacks, tables collapsing, and they happen to all get, like, you know, put onto the same table where you got loads of big stacks. That's the only way you're going to see like that sort of fireworks.
Yep.
Most other tables you're going to have like maybe 1 or 2 big stacks. You've seen lots of others. All standard stacks really, like 100, 200k. Which you'd expect to see at this stage in this, you know, this fight.
Folds around to the button. Kareem.
Here he is.
This guy's got previous.
Is he on the boss?
Yeah, he's definitely taking advantage of this. Love this.
Yeah, he's got the stack, he's got the position.
Making 13 or 14k hopefully here. Maybe a bit less. 16. Wow, he's got a bit bigger.
Yeah, put a bit of pressure on. Now Sue looks like she's thinking. Wow, chips are moving. Chips are moving. What is Sue thinking here?
So we've seen a raise a few times this one, haven't we?
Yes.
So we'd expect to see the same. It looks like an all-in.
Wow, it is an all-in.
Wow, 130k.
We don't know what Sue's got yet,
Which
but
is, yeah, I mean,
You know why she does this? So she gets more chips than Katie.
there you go.
I'm
I'm telling you, it's up there. It's up there. She's not getting cold.
She's going to show.
She's going to show kings or
Colour
queens.
pictures. Queens maybe, Jacks?
Yeah. We'll guess at paints. I'll go queens. You can have any other.
Yeah, no.
See, and now I've got a stack of 158,000. She's thinking, yes, I'm the best in the house.
Yeah, exactly. Cream had 4. Yeah, Cream's 4-7. No good, obviously.
No good.
That's not a speaker like that. That's it. Okay.
Not sure if there's still 30 cash games running in the casino. Probably not at 1:30 in the morning, but it peaked at 30. 30 cash games in Coventry.
Oh, Jacks, there you go.
Oh, gee.
Didn't see on the graphic. See, it's like pictures, you know, pin.
What it doesn't show is when it really folds, it doesn't show the card in the middle, brought in the middle. The camera doesn't change. The camera doesn't change. Like tomorrow for midday. At this moment in time, over 750 runners coming back for day 2.
Wow.
Busy day. Another 16 levels tomorrow.
There's more people coming back from day 2 than there's played on Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday. The last 5 out of the 7-day ones. Wowzers.
Wow.
750 plus coming back tomorrow.
Come on, we've got to have some action.
Well, it's
There's been loads of action, actually.
getting towards the last
How many times
few minutes of the day.
How many times have we seen aces against kings on this since we've been commentating? At least twice, 3 times? Something like that. It's and that's the times that they've been dealt aces and kings, like when there's been no action. It's been crazy. Crazy.
So we're looking at the last couple of orbits, I guess, tops.
Now. Hey Towers, everyone ever told you that you're a legend?
Not in the slice, never.
You are a legend.
He's a legend. He's a legend. He's a legend for letting us come back here and be able
Legend
to
in
sit
his
and
own
analyse this game.
lunchtime, this fella, let me tell you.
It's actually the tower in Blackpool called after him.
Absolutely. He was just called this big thing in Blackpool before. Well, that's true. That's exactly what it was. Cheers, Gary. Thanks for tuning in, buddy. We'll see you again tomorrow from midday all the way through until around about 1:30 in the morning yet again. 750-ish coming through. We don't know exactly, but it's a lot of people. It is a lot of people.
I just like the move that we've just seen there. Greg must have smelled weakness. It's been limp, yeah, and he's like, nah, jams it with queen high, queen 10 offsuit. It makes everything fold, including pocket fives.
Five's not open.
Yeah, five's just flatted.
Oh wow.
Yeah, there's a flat with king, whatever it was as well. King 8, flat with fives, and then queen 10 just jams and gets it through. I mean, you're taking down loads of chips, you know. I mean, obviously it's a bit of risk, but when everything's folding, you're like, oh, that was the right move. It was good. So he's gonna be happy with himself for sure. I know I would be, especially at this stage in the tournament. He must be seeing like people are just slowing down, like you said in this level.
Yeah.
People are slowing down, and trying to conserve on their chips, and he's taking advantage of it in that situation for sure.
Absolutely.
Wow, kings.
Again, this is
What's happening here? This guy.
oh!
Wow.
I mean, we're talking literally last minutes of the day, right?
All in 47k. Queens is definitely. Oh, I've got a stack of 41, so it's going. Oh, nines.
High nines.
Wow.
Folds nines.
Snap
It's-
folds.
wow.
Didn't just fold nines.
Wow. I guess if you're folding fives, you're folding nines, I guess.
41,000 against 47,000. Would you not turn around to the guy who's got kings against queens and say 10%?
Yeah, definitely.
I think king's a massive favourite, aren't he?
Yeah, oh, God, yeah. Ace king.
Oh my
Sue.
word!
Wow.
This is enormous.
Uh-oh.
So what? If Sue can call this off and still have 100k, that's the thing to look at. So
As it stands, 60% for kings, 10% for queens, and 29% for ace king equity-wise. Wow.
Sorry.
I don't know what Sue's going to do here.
I mean, Sue's pretty much got the right equity to call. Actually.
Yeah.
She's 30%.
And she can't get if she can't get knocked out again.
Yeah.
She's only got to call off like 40k out of a 140k stack, whatever she has.
So
156.
Yeah, equity rise. It's close. And she's still going to be in the tournament. I kind of hope she calls, even though a laydown's not terrible.
No, yeah. I hope she calls. She spikes an ace. Wow. I mean, it's Brucey bonus. You know. She'll be over 200k.
Yeah, she'll be over 200k. And like I said, equity-wise, it's real marginal, but it's just about a call.
I think if tournament life's on the line, this is where you question it. When you've got 40k to call off, and you sat around.
I think she's going to call.
Yeah, I think calling is definitely cool.
I think she's folding.
She's definitely taking her time. I like Sue. She's definitely very.
I think she's folding because
take her time, make good decisions.
if she loses a hand, Katie's chip leader. There you go. You see.
Wow, she's called it.
We know that's got nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
But in hindsight, it's still on ASI.
Yeah.
You've got two all-ins before you.
No, definitely.
It is ASI.
It's just let's hope we don't see like an ace high flop or an ace high board.
Yeah.
It's unlikely for the kings to be able to spike here.
Yeah.
The king's been folded, so the queen's.
Yeah, but the kings don't have to strike.
No, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, if the queen's been folded.
There's some paint, I'm sure there is.
Oh, is there an ace on the board? 8, Jack, 2, 2. Great fold, Sue.
Yeah,
great
Wow,
fold, Sue.
awesome.
Kings
Heroes.
against
Finally gets a
queens.
bit of luck as well.
Good fold. So the stacks are going to be counted very, very close indeed. But no doubt we are on absolute fumes.
Yeah, this looks like a few antes maybe.
Gary, well, if you see you tomorrow, buddy, if you go and watch Scarface tomorrow night in Blackpool, well, you'll have a fantastic time. They're at Lytham Prom Wednesday with two of the best bands there. So I'm missing you all. Punk Fest this weekend in Blackpool. 40th anniversary.
Really?
The 40th anniversary of the Punk Fest. Apparently there's 30,000 punks in town this weekend.
I saw a guy on the table with a
30,000.
Mohican and a beard.
Yeah.
He had a Mohican and a beard. So.
30,000 punks from all over Europe
Wow.
in Blackpool this weekend. It's the 40th anniversary. It was dead last night. Really? I don't think. I completely refute that. It's right now. Did you not go with Tash? Did you win Winter Gardens? Winter Gardens was sold out. Yeah, the Winter Gardens was sold out. There were 18 bands on last night. Absolutely. So you can get up when you want to.
Yeah, we're
gonna watch this.
This last time we'll see.
We're going to watch this last time. Looks like we've got an all in.
Thanks very much for coming with us, boys. Barry, thank you very much. Matthias, thank you very much.
Always a pleasure.
Thank you very much indeed. I don't expect to see you at all tomorrow, both of you,
I'm here tomorrow.
until the end of the night with an interview.
Oh yes.
You might be in the day.
No, I'm gonna be around. I'm gonna be floating around.
Are you?
Yeah, well, I'm not in day 2, you see.
Oh no.
No, savage. But there's,
was.
yeah.
Well, if you are free and you're not doing anything and you fancy commentating on Barry,
yeah. Well, if he's on the feature table, don't you worry. I'm gonna be in here, man.
cheers, guys.
we can make sure that
See, happy days. Let's do it.
Right.
Really should put your face on.
Sorry, mate, what was that?
Yes, they are. You're right. They're playing at the Tash between 2 and 6 tomorrow afternoon. They are indeed. It should be a fantastic day. Great. Tash is great. There's no windows in it. It's 173 degrees, and you can't move. That's the kind of place you want to have a gig.
Yeah, for sure.
You literally can't move, and there's no windows. It's a great place. You walk in there, you've no idea what time of day it is. Absolutely. Yeah, it's all your shoes. Yeah, you need a new pair. Great.
Right, what's going on here? Looks like Seat 6 went all in.
I was gonna say,
Okay.
I was gonna expect to just see
Went in
check
for less than a
rounds.
big.
But 10-8's got 2 pair here. I'm definitely sure he's gonna bet something.
10 8s.
Yeah, bet 7k. I'm sure we're gonna see fold.
Ace 9's got a
Oh
shot,
yeah, no, yeah, you're right. Ace 9, yeah.
7k into 31.
With a 300k stack, yeah. I'm definitely forced to take a peel here. It's fine if it calls, it's fine if it folds. You know, I call.
Yeah, I think I call as well. You think an
Yeah,
ace
I
is
would
good?
definitely
Obviously, it's
call.
not, but it's like having 2 overs.
There's no
in the
need
spot,
to
you know.
raise. There's no need to raise. We'll
No.
just stick in a 7k out of 300.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
got decent equity as well, I guess. 20%. Makes the call, yeah. Can't blame him for this. Any miracles in the river?
No. Brick.
There's your brick right there.
No good. 10-8 is going to take it down.
Love to see a
and
check from 10 here and just let our big stack do something crazy.
that is Phil's tournament over.
It is.
Yeah.
See you next year, Philip.
Next year, yeah.
For bigger and better Goliath. I don't know if you can get bigger than 5,237.
I'm sure they'll find a way.
Right.
Nice one, boys. Thank you very
Cheers.
much indeed.
Thank you.
Cheers,
Thank
buddy.
you.
Cheers, Mateus.
See you tomorrow, mate.
All the best. Good luck tomorrow.
Take care.
Good
I'm
luck
calling
tomorrow.
Queen to win.
The Hasbro King, calling him to win. Good luck. Absolutely good luck. Larry Cobb. 170,000 in chips. On his way for a little bit of sleep and day 2 beckons. And that is it. We have finished for the evening. Thanks for tuning in, guys. We will see you tomorrow for... Oh, last 4 hands, is it? See you later. I thought that was it.
No, last 4 hands.
So the live stream's on overtime.
This has been a long session.
Overtime.
Absolutely overtime. That's us.
T-bow time.
So the last 4. I thought that was it. I thought they were counting and bagging the chips up when they started moving the chips around. So late finish yet again. I think it's straight to the pit tonight. Straight upstairs, I do believe. That's exactly what's going to happen. Go past the bar. Do not stop at the bar. Do not drink at the bar. £200. Fine, if you do. That's the way I feel. You can have a drink, you earned it. It's not easy, that action tracking.
No.
Keeping up with the game and making sure the bets are done in time and the correct amounts. And making sure that all the stacks are correct sizes and everything. It ain't easy. Concentrating on that table for 13 hours. Kareem under the gun is all in for 233,000. Not sure why we're trying to nick the blinds and the antes with 230,000 behind you.
He's got a call as well.
Why Gow has called ace 5 for Kareem,
Ace 9.
and the all in is seat 5 and has a big chance to double up. It is ace jack, and the ace jack is going to play unless we hit a 5. Bit of a blow up here from Kareem. I'm not sure why he's doing that under the gun with ace 5. There's no need at this stage of the game.
Did you see it before when he had ace 5?
Yeah, so the guys smash all the chips.
Yeah.
But under the gun with all the table and all the short stacks gambling for day 2, that is chip suicide.
Above average chips as well for day 2.
Now you're in the pack with 20 bigs. White Gow has now got 330,000 and he's one of the chip leaders in the room.
No, he'll have 200,000.
Oh, you're only for 94?
He's only
Alright, yeah.
94,000.
Only for 94, so 200,000. And 140,000 for Kareem. So that's the first one of 4.
I'll take this.
Oh, Greg Yates from Preston. Yeah, the opening ceremony from Brazil is underway, or well underway, or it's been underway, or it's done. Not too sure how many people actually can be bothered about the Olympics this year, because everything's going to be at 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, they haven't advertised anything, have they?
No, I don't even know if it's Olympics that the country wants, to be fair. Seems a bit weird. Final 3 hands. Thanks for tuning in. Back again tomorrow in 10 hours time. More of the same. We'll be in situ in exactly 10 hours time. Sleep. Right. Oh, yeah.
How many people are still online?
70 logged in. Could be hundreds. So heading towards the last couple of hands. Thanks for tuning in, guys. We'll see you all again tomorrow. The ending video is on Facebook. We did a Facebook Live. Check it out. Check it out as soon as it's finished. We did a Facebook Live.
As long as you don't take Jeremy Hill in first.
Somebody get a pick before me, I'll do that.
Was that last year?
Yeah. He should have had a good season.
So, here's a question for you.
Already.
You asked to pick someone in the draft. Who did you pick? What position did you draft first?
Tight end.
No, what
Sorry,
position?
what position in the draft did you pick first? The first or second or fifth or ninth?
Oh, where would I pick in the draft? 10-man league. Probably 7.
Who do you expect to pick up second?
I don't know. Gronkowski.
You picked Gronk the first play?
Yeah.
Fuck this guy.
You're taking a wide receiver in the first round.
What?
Taking the best tight end in the first round, aren't you? So the wide receiver gets enough points.
You Gronk the fuck round.
You got Jax here.
Greg Yates from Preston, raising it up to 15,000.
Probably they're going +1.
All passed round. Kareem has got rid of those. Aces for Sue. It's all going in. There's going to be a raise here to 40,000. Sue's going to make it. In fact, she'll make it 38. Sue O'Connor is going to... Oh, there you go. Forget that. The triangle. We'll take the pressure off. And it's a call. Aces against Jacks. Sue has got the aces. Greg Yates is running to Jacks in the last couple of hands. Greg's got Jacks. Sue's got aces. Last couple of hands of the day. I know. Don't want to see the board. There's paint. There's paint. King, king, 4, 3 on the turn. And a 5. And that is it for the Jacks. Sue O'Connor has moved up to about 250,000 chips. Checking the stacks.
Thank you. Thank you. You know, yeah. So I'm not going to just like a little
So
bit.
Sue takes out Greg Yates. Couple of hands to go. Sue moves up to 262,000.
I'd rather just take that.
You have to do it manually, don't you? Hopefully it'd be that good though.
After this one too.
Danny raises to 15,000.
Is this the last one?
Kareem moves all in with ace queen on the button. He's done it with ace 5. He jammed with ace 5 and now he's got ace queen. Danny will have seen him do it, but Danny's only got the 3s. No, he doesn't call with 3s. He'll be happy to take 162,000. So last hand, one more hand, and then we'll see you tomorrow. Facebook Live is up. If you want to check it out, we had a wander around with the guys on Facebook Live rather than doing a video right at the end. We will see you tomorrow from midday. We'll be in situ in 9.5 hours time. Can't wait. Cheers peeps, thanks for tuning in. Back tomorrow, more of the same. From midday, 750 plus. Full chip counts on the website in less than half an hour. And then the prize pool, the structure, and what we're playing for on this year's Goliath. 1,000 runners more than last year. 5,200 and plenty runners. You've got to be thinking it's going to be nearly 100,000 for first place. If they paid 18%, it'd be 100,000 to first place. And that's it. Sue's ready to bag and tag. Don't know where she's going. She's got a bag of chips up. Don't know where she's gone, but she's got a bag of chips up. The guy in seat 3 is texting away, but it's his turn to act. And that is it. It's a winner in C1. Thanks, guys. We'll see you tomorrow at Facebook for the Go Live to see what happened at the end. See you tomorrow, boys and girls.